This is off my new single, Canelo Alvarez versus Dazn Kovalev. Yeah, make sure y'all smash the like button. Oh, we about to dive into the content. Yeah. Splash! Kovie gotta fall up in them ropes. Whoa! Why you gotta fall in the ropes, Kovalev? Take that dive. Who I'm about to die, yeah. Baby gotta fall up in the ropes. Swimming up in your sea. Fall up in the ropes. Oh my God. We about to dive into them ropes. Y'all ready? Oh, we about to die. Splash! Kovie gotta fall up in them ropes. Yeah, he gotta fall up in them ropes. If I could sing, it would really be a rap for y'all, bro. I would really run the game, and I still your bitch. But what's up with everybody? I told you this shit don't stop, bro. This is the full court press. Splash! Kovie gotta fall up in them ropes. Canelo hit him with that left. Canelo hit him with that left hook. Hit it with that left. We're gonna talk about it though. Who go for about to die? That man about to die in. That motherfucker. Did y'all see, bro? He was like this, got hit with a hook around the guard and said, "What the fuck was that?" This motherfucker thought he, bro, what was that? I need to understand what went through the man's mind, bro. What happened to him? What did Canelo just hitting that hard now? At 175? That motherfucker just like lost all coordination. Like he was just doing cool for the whole fight, bro. I know there's certain pressure points, but goddamn, that motherfucker. 5, 4, 3, 2. Kovalev, I was born ready. That man Kovalev got hit and was like, die. Me, you, what? I'm tired of being judged. I'm tired of them schemes. I'm following the ropes. But what does it mean? Can't kick me down. I got to get up. That motherfucker. Me? I said it what it was. Motherfucker. Hit me right here. Let's get to it. That motherfucker, he gave him that flush shot. That motherfucker turned into Chris Brown, stomped the yard and shit. Hit me right here. What the fuck? What happened, yo? Bro, he gave up that chin. We gonna talk about it though. Where's my tissue? Hold on. Un momento. We gonna talk about this. Bro, I'm coming back every hour upon the hour. Bro, that shit. Right when Canelo punched him, I just watched the shit in slow motion. Listen. Where's my phone at? Hold on. Where the... Hold on. We gonna break it down, yo. That shit was trash. Like I said. Look at Ernesto Centeno. Look at the names, faces, and profile pics of the people doing the most. Bro, why they just keep coming back in the comment section? Why? Why they just keep coming back? It's not going to stop anything. It's not gonna stop anything. I'm coming, bruh. I'm coming. Bro, this new media shit is real. Y'all go get this work. Bro, y'all gonna get this work. Let's get it. Smash the like button. Listen. I don't even like, bro. Let me start with the Dazn aspect. I got so much I don't even like. I'm trying to see where to even begin. Dazn or disaster, horrible event, the execution of it, the planning, the conflicting schedule with UFC 244, horrible. Why you got all them people in the MGM who pay for tickets to your show watching some UFC shit, not knowing if they even UFC fans? Like, okay, for example, let's say PBC. There have been times where PBC has a fight, Gary Russell Jr., for example, when he fought Jojo Diaz, right? Adonis Stevenson and Badu Jack fought, I think, in Canada. I could understand if the MGM was hosting Gary Russell versus his mandatory Joseph Jojo Diaz, and they had time to kill, and they went to their PBC cameras, Showtime cameras, over there in Canada and started playing a same sport, boxing, you know, same company under the same umbrella, PBC event that was happening elsewhere in the world, which was Adonis Stevenson and Badu Jack, which was a great fight. Bruh, they started playing something unrelated to what you even pay for. Who does that? That shows you ain't got your shit together, which is what I've said about the Dazn. That's what I've said. Like, the scheduling is horrible. But you know what the thing is, so makes it so novice is Eddie Hearn came into America saying American takeover and American promoters will be fearful of me, and this is the new generation, and new Pepsi, the new generation, and the new reign, and the reign of terror, and we got $1 billion, the biggest budget in boxing. Bitch, where? Where the $1 billion? How you have $1 billion but have these types of hiccups? And the funny thing is, and then thing I resent being a boxing head is Dazn and Golden Boy made us look bad, bro. They made us look bad. Boxing took a L. Well, I'm not even talking about just the Canelo. That shit look. Everybody put hashtag FAF, fake as fuck. That shit look fake as fuck. But because of Golden Boy and Dazn, they gave boxing the L last night, and it pains me to admit that, but they did, because they had the people in the stadium watching a competitor sport instead of just running our own shit. Do you know how many people were laughing at us, like on Twitter and I'm sure social media, like aha, like the thing is the UFC couldn't care less about what Canelo was doing. There was no references. The only reference that I've seen from UFC, that even mentioned boxing was Dana White going in on Oscar De La Hoya saying he's a weirdo, a drunk, an alcoholic. He's not a good person. So UFC last night, they got the last laugh because we look like the laughing stock of combat sports because they did that shit. So I resent that because this is a sport I'm in primarily. I do my thing with UFC, but it's still boxing ego. You feel me? So I didn't like that. I didn't like getting the L. You know, not even mentioning diving Kovalev and shit. I'm about to dive in looking at Kovalev, bro. And the funny thing is, my theory about something. Listen. First of all, y'all not paying me to do some forensic files and Sherlock Holmes and uncover shit. The thing seems amiss. It seems awry. I don't know exactly what they did or who paid who or who facilitated, but this shit looks suspect. That's all I could tell you. And so far so good with my gut feeling. You know what I'm saying? And it's so much circumstantial evidence. And here's the thing. When I'm telling you this theory about a dive, when I'm saying it's a fix, I don't listen. Shout out to Tony Boswell. The money keep coming in. Salute Ego in the chat. My dude, Tony Boswell. West Side. Listen, don't confuse me with nobody because there's nobody like me. I don't know what these other motherfuckers be saying. Only thing I'm responsible for what I'm saying. So I don't know what your Twitter friends and people you follow on Instagram. I don't know. I don't know what they doing. I know what I'm doing. So if you're gonna quote me, quote me. When I'm saying fix, again, I don't know exactly who arranged it or something. The reason I say, because I'm seeing all types of, he landed that punch. They're sending me screenshots of the right hand landing. Oh, how was it a fix? How was it okay, so y'all trying to insult my intelligence. Let's go. You mean to tell me in this day and age with instant replay and cell phones and shit, you think anybody, if let's say hypothetically someone's gonna fix something and they're gonna do it by totally pulling the punch, you know what I'm saying, and pulling it back so they don't even connect the punch like a phantom punch, probably not, because there would be replay and recapture. To me, when I'm saying fix, something was off with this whole promotion. It seemed like scripted. It seemed like we knew the outcome, and I have several reasons for feeling this way. For one, before they even walked out, they did a Henry Armstrong comparison to Canelo, and it was like, tonight Canelo will be the 4-division champion. Like, bitch, what you mean? Like, I thought this was supposed to be a super dangerous legacy fight. Bro, how would you be so confident that Canelo was going to pull it off, right? Why would you be so confident to the point where you did a theatrical intro about tonight is the night Canelo becomes 4-division? How you know that? Because Mikey thought he could beat Errol Spence, but what happened? He thought he could take that IBF belt off of Errol Spence, but what happened? So, and he was full confident. You know what I'm saying? So you didn't really see that. You didn't see PBC say tonight Mikey Garcia becomes the IBF champion, the champion of 5 divisions, because ain't nobody was that confident except for Mikey and his team that he could do that. Bro, they had hats ready like this was an NBA championship game. It just seemed all too scripted. Canelo, right after he knocked him out, there was this video edit, and it was like 4 times 4-division champ. Like, damn, you just had all this shit ready to go. Like, you knew the drill. That's weird to me, right? So that's one. We're just looking at circumstantial evidence. We look at it. So when I'm saying fix, I'm saying something's not adding up. The other thing is, the funny thing is this. Smash the like button because you know the haters going to come. You know the haters going to come. So smash the like button, super chat, all that. We finna piss them off today. The other thing is this. People are so quick to discount what you're saying, but just listen. Just listen and apply it, see if it makes sense. First of all, when have you known me to pitch a bunch of conspiracy theories on my channel? Name the last time where I said, oh, man, I specifically go against that. When other people are saying, oh, it's a fix. If it don't seem, if it look legit, it look legit. And you will hear me speak of that. When have you ever heard me speak and say, hey, I don't feel like that was right? When have you ever heard me say that with a fight? What fight was it? If you lie on me, you're out of here. So good luck. When have you heard me say this? where I was like, oh no, that shit was fake. That shit looked rigged. Block Rudy. Block him. Block him. I ain't reading all that. I just see you dissing people. Block him. I don't give a fuck. See, this is what they do. They try to diss other people and like guilt trip you. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Shout out to D. Exactly. Let's move on. He said, I've never heard it from you. The only other fight I could even think of where I was like really like super sold that it was a fixed fight was Pacquiao versus Clottey. That shit looked fake as fuck too. This motherfucker Pacquiao jump and hit Clottey with Clottey like this, and then Pacquiao go like that and hit him with 2 fists at the same time. That shit looked fake as fuck. Pacquiao face looked beat up like some babby at the end of the fight. And Josh Clottey threw some punches. He only threw a few punches early in the fight, and it was having success, and it was marking up Pacquiao's face. Pacquiao's face looked like a whoopee cushion and shit. And then all of a sudden, he just shelled up for the rest of the fight. And Pacquiao, yeah, it's up to my brother, man, come on, bro. This shit look trash. Just like the Canelo, what's the name? Canelo Kovie. Now, so that's that. You know, this is not like a reoccurring theme for me where I'm always like some X-Files conspiracy theory. So save the bullshit. You know, like I'm Mulder and Scully. Do. You don't hear me saying a bunch of, you know, fucking tall tale like conspiracy theory bullshit unless it seemed. I'm not stupid though, so if it seemed fake, it seemed fake. That's what it is. And that Canelo shit seemed FAF, fake as fuck. I don't give a fuck how many people call me racist. I don't care how many people call me a hater. How many people say I'm hating Canelo? FAF. That shit look fake as fuck to me. Something didn't seem like it, just all too jovial. Like they walked up to each other like they was stepbrothers, like the movie. Oh yeah, you gotta call me Nighthawk. You know, it's my house now, Kimosabi. Bro, they walked up to each other at the press conference and was like, oh yeah, hey, oh hey, my friend, oh yeah, taking selfies. I picked up on it and immediately said it. Andre Ward immediately said, where they do that at? Like, what part of the game is that? You know, it just looked weird. What part of the game is that? Like, you guys are best bud. Like, for the record, when have you known? Obviously, they met in the past because there's an old school picture of them. When have you known them to be boxing buddy? Like, I know Broner's real close with Lamont Peterson. I know Tank Davis is cool with Broner. You know, we got to get to that, the rumor bullshit, but that's on the back half. Bro, so there's boxing friendships that we know about, you know? There's boxing friendships that we know these two people are cool. We ain't never seen anybody even... I never even heard Canelo so much as do a Kovalev prediction, ever. But then all for the build-up, they best buds and shit. Like Matisse and Maidana are cool. They fought in the amateurs, and they were cool as pros, you know? So I know that. I know, like, Cannon Briggs is cool with Gerald Big Baby Miller. So that was weird. I never even heard Canelo even mention Kovalev. So even the selection of the fight was weird to me because I'm too smart for this. I'm too smart for this because I have a good memory. And I remember telling you guys on the channel, for those who would listen, right? I said, where did Kovalev even come from? Like, you know, for Canelo, like nobody was even talking about it. No one was. I ain't seen one near person say Canelo need to move up to light heavyweight because it seemed impossible. You know, it didn't really seem like the likely next move. He just got to 160. So nobody was talking about that. The pressure was on him to fight one of the top middleweights, Andrade, on his side, Dazn, Triple G in the trilogy fight on his side, in his division. He didn't want to fight both of them. Triple G, I have nothing to gain. I already beat him. I beat him twice in my mind, which is false because you didn't beat him, you know, on paper. How you just don't go into a rubber match because you beat him in your mind and the world thinks you lost. You know, oh, Andrade, he's too boring. Okay, what about Charlo? Oh no, I'm the franchise champion. I ain't got to worry about him. So the pressure was mounting for Dazn and Golden Boy to do something to produce. Canelo didn't want to fight none of them. You know, they clout chase people like Caleb Smith. Never sent him any real negotiations, to my understanding, right? So they don't even mention David Benavidez. And then if so, Canelo will probably say some bullshit. I don't want to fight a Mexican fighter, like he said earlier this year. Even though the historic great Mexican fighters scrap with each other, some of the best fights we've ever gotten are two Mexicans going at it. You know, like Juan Manuel Marquez and Juan Diaz, 1 and 2. Like Marco Antonio Barrera and Eric Morales, part 3, you know, 1 through 3. So what are you talking about? What do you mean you can't fight? You know, shout out to a Mexican fighter, Miguel Berchelt, because guess what? He says if I win, which he did, he stopped Jason Sosa. I haven't watched it, but I've seen highlights. He looked good. He said, I don't want to unify next. I want to fight Oscar Valdez because it's personal. And I want to fight 2 Mexican warriors. That's what he said. Right? He said, I want to fight 2 Mexican warriors before unifying. It's personal. I don't know what he got going on with Valdez. So Canelo, once again, the diva behavior shows up. Canelo is the only Mexican fighter that I know that has publicly dismissed the notion of fighting other Mexican fighters, right? Look, shout out to Christina Puncher. Bro, everything. I told you I'm like Muhammad Ali of this. Ego Ali. I'm ready to back up every word I'm saying. Shout out to Christina Puncher. Look. Berchelt has no interest in unifying next. He wants Oscar Valdez if Valdez wins on November 30th. He says the fight is personal for him, and he wants an all-Mexican war for the fans. So leave it to the biggest Mexican star, Canelo Alvarez, to determine and deem that he doesn't want to fight a Mexican fighter. Who does that? You don't have a choice. If that's the most talented people in your division, how can you say, oh, I'm not fighting him? And the other reason that's stupid is his whole career he's fought whoever was available, including Mexican fighters. You fought Alfonso Gomez, right? You fought Miguel Vasquez, I think twice. See, I know my boxing, right? You fought Miguel Vasquez. You fought Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. You fought El Perro Angulo, Alfredo Angulo. So what are you talking about? Why all of a sudden Canelo can't fight Mexican fighters because they bear the same flag? Who does that? Imagine if black fighters said that. Imagine if Deontay Wilder was like, yeah, oh my God, I'm so frustrated. I know that I'm the heavyweight champion of the world. But a fight with Anthony Joshua, that will never happen because he bears the same black skin as me. Bro, people would look at Wilder like, what the fuck? What if Errol Spence was like, yeah, I'm not going to fight Sean Porter. I'm not, man, you an in-shape street fighter. I ain't going to fight him because he black. Bro, what? Man down. I ain't going to fight him. Black down. Like, ain't nobody would accept that. Hey, oh my, Eagle Army be so clutch. My dude Matthew Anthony said, imagine a Mexican cop saying he isn't going to arrest Mexicans. That's oh, y'all kill it with the analogies. But leave it to prima donna Canelo to set these new trends. Fine, whatever. You don't want to fight a fellow Mexican person, which is bullshit, because every other Mexican great. Why Julio Cesar Chavez had to fight De La Hoya twice? You know, I'm talking about Mexican-American. You know, why did Oscar De La Hoya have to fight against Fernando Vargas? You know, this shit is stupid. It doesn't make sense. But this is your king. This is your king. This is what he says. Fine, cool. You don't want to fight a guy that bears the same flag. Fight Charlo. He don't represent the same flag as you. He's not from the same region as you. Fight Andre. Nope. I'm going to fight Kovalev. This is why I told you guys from the fucking jump, this was an advanced cherry pick. They got mad when I said in the comment section, when I kept saying that. Remember? I kept saying, oh, this fight with Kovalev, it's an advanced cherry pick. Oh, Canelo Kovalev, I'm picking Canelo. Whoever heard me pick Kovalev in this fight? And if you lie on me, I swear you will out of here. Out of all the times I talked about Canelo Kovalev, when did you ever hear me say that I am picking Kovalev to beat Canelo? Ever. I was so confident in this prediction, I didn't have to think about it long. When did you ever hear me say that Kovalev is going to beat him? And he was the bigger person. So normally you would consider the bigger man as a formidable foe. Oh, no, not when we're dealing with Canelo. That's why I already knew it was going to be some bullshit, which is what I told you. That's why I said an advanced cherry pick. How do I keep getting this right? Because it's easy for me. This shit is so predictable. I've been in the game. I've been in the game for years. It made me bro, it made me an animal. There's rules for this shit. I wrote me a manual. I could see it coming. You ain't never heard me pick Kovalev because I never had faith that this was going to be and live up to what it was supposed to be. I knew it was going to be some bullshit. I told you on several occasions. And now they mad at me. I picked Canelo. I said late stoppage. I could see him stopping it. I said I could see him stopping him, right? And then when I heard about the rehydration clause, I was like, oh, shit. Yeah, I'm really happy with my pick, right? Because it was more bullshit, more stipulations. Smash the like button. I'm preaching right now. Smash the like button for if you want me to preach. Okay. See, media can't do this. They can't say something and just stand on it 10 toes down like me, like your man. I could do it because I believed it the first time. And then oftentimes there's little clues and little things that pop up. And I'm like, okay, that reaffirms why I feel this way. I already picked Canelo, never picked Kovalev in this scenario. I told you my reasons. I told you it was an advanced cherry pick. They got mad. All the man fans, oh, you're racist. Oh, you hate Canelo. All this shit. Did it look like an advanced cherry pick? Did Kovalev look like he was ready? I told you. He's not fresh anymore, right? Didn't I say this? I said he's not fresh anymore. He nearly got his ass stopped in his last fight, right? He's no longer the crusher. I said these things. I said it, and it happened. How you mad at me? How am I the Canelo hater when I said it and it happened? He's not fresh anymore. Can't take the inside work. Can't take body shots. Nearly got stopped by Anthony Yard. Quick-ass turnaround from the Anthony Yard fight to now. Didn't kind of play out like that. Something looked kind of fucked up in the fight. He didn't look like the crusher, which is ultimately what I said. There'll be some finicky shit with the scorecards or blah, blah, blah. That's all showed up. It's too predictable. Listen, it's over. Everything starts from now. New media, we got this. We in charge. We control the narrative. It's over for you dudes. The shit we saying just makes too much sense, and I'm going to lead the charge. So I don't even understand. Oh, you're a Canelo hater. I picked Canelo to win. My prediction was virtually 100% right, but it's how it happened. I don't care about Canelo. I don't care about one fighter. I care about the sport of boxing. A lot of these motherfuckers don't. They'll tell you they do, but they don't care like me. They don't care about the growth. Bro, they be putting racist shit and, you know, why to say your point, why you got to say racist shit and then put a flag? Like, what part of the game is that? Like, that's not boxing. At that point, that's not even boxing. We ain't even talking about boxing at this point. When you just start banging some tribalism shit and, oh, fuck you, blah, 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 that's not even boxing. But like I tell you all the time, there's double standards. Like I tell you all the time, race plays a part in it. Not for me, for some people. And you see it. Listen, I'm a prophet living here on earth. Everything I say, you start to see. At least the good shit. You know, I'm wrong occasionally. But at least the good shit. At least the good shit you see. Now, yeah, let the detractors come. My shooter's handling that. My shooters put them in the scope. They just say, oh, okay. Gotta go. Smash the like button. They mad, bro, because they know they can't stop this regime. It's a whole, oh my gosh. It's a whole new regime. You gotta respect the Elohim, bro. We different. It's the conglomerate. Let's get it. So anyway, I told you several times it was an advanced cherry pick. Did Kovalev fight like he fought in virtually all his other big fights? Yes or no? Let's go. Simple question, eh? Did you see Sergey the Crusher Kovalev that you had seen in his primary fights? Yes or no? Did you see the Crusher Kovalev that you seen in his primary fights? The HBO, Mohammadi, Ishmael Salak, Cedric Agnew, Andre Ward 1, 2, Nathan Cleverly, B-Hop fight, Jean Pascal's. Did you see the same person? What we talking about? What are we talking about? He looked horrible, and even in doing that, even in looking horrible, his size was still fucking with Canelo. Canelo's face was marked up. I don't even think he was putting too much on it. It looked like he was sparring, like he was just shaking out or some shit. Bro, he never put power shots together like that. And then when he did, bro, but wait, there's more. And when he did, it looked like it had some effect. There was a sequence round 8, 9, somewhere around there, and Kovalev hit Canelo with a jab, and Canelo's head went like back, right? His head went back. I'm like, okay. And then I don't know if it was the same round, but in maybe in that sequence or right around there, Canelo was in retreat mode. I'm like, why is he moving? And he went like that and like kind of pawed his eye. So I'm like, did Kovalev hit him hella hard? And because if you get hit in the eye, that can make you like blur your vision and shit. You know what I'm saying? And he went like that, and then he started like going around the ropes and walking around. And I'm like, what the fuck's wrong with him and shit? But he went into retreat mode. And like I said, Kovalev barely even was attempting to throw power shot. When have you ever seen that? This motherfucker Kovalev was fighting like he knew he didn't have power. You know what I'm saying? Like he was Paulie Malignaggi, a guy who's like, oh, I can't get it done with power because I'm not. And the funny thing is, even people that know they don't got power fight more aggressive, and they know that. Like Tim Bradley don't got power like the other top welterweights, but he still fought Diego Chavez and Pacquiao as if he was carrying dynamite in his gloves. You feel what I'm saying? But you sitting up here with this 6'1" Russian Ivan Drago, right? Russian Ivan Drago, who's killed a man, who dropped Andre Ward and looked good on the counter. His jab is normally a power punch because he hit so hard, right? Bro, and all of a sudden he punching, his arms look like noodles and shit. He's just flicking out the bro, fighting like he don't have no power, cowering down because this guy moved up and he's just this phenom from Guadalajara that he's never seen. And this is how I know this shit. To me, I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. That shit was cap. That shit was fake. I don't know what they did. I don't know if it's the rehydration. I don't know if they fixed it. I don't know what they did, but that shit was weak as fuck, right? Somebody was like, oh, yeah. The same bullshit Kovalev said at the end. Hey, why didn't you throw your right hand? Oh, yeah, I was worried about this guy's his power. All right. And then now people are running with that. Horrible. You got to know boxing to break it down. First of all, right? How the fuck are you worried about someone who moved up 15 pounds, who Golovkin hurt in recent memory, right? Who Floyd Mayweather dogged, who Erislandy Lara really truly beat, who had a tough fight with Austin Trout, who hasn't stopped Miguel Cotto and a slew of other people who are smaller than you. Your jab is virtually a power punch, and you have a right hand from hell that broke Mohammadi's nose and hurt Jean Pascal and stopped him in his backyard, stopped Nathan Cleverly in his backyard, came to the West Coast or Andre Ward, where Dre's from, and dropped him and arguably beat him, depending on who you ask, in a close fight, right? And you scared of Canelo's counter. You can fight Anthony Yarde. This motherfucker Anthony Yarde built like RoboCop. His pecs look like hula hoops. His pecs look like a Venn diagram and shit. Them motherfucker got them braids too, them UK braided back. Bro, I don't trust no. You gotta get it. Like, I don't trust a black dude with just straight braids back. I don't trust y'all. You know, I don't trust any of them dudes. D'Angelo, Anthony Yard, David Hay. When they just get the plain braids straight back, nah, bro. Ghost Dog, don't trust him. Will Smith's son and the Karate Kid, don't trust him. When they just, if you black with them braids straight back, them Spreewell, man, I ain't trying to fight you. Cause you might know something. You got them old throwback essential braids and shit. You better put some Iverson, like, you know, some Post Malone design or some shit in your shit. White Iverson, I don't know. I don't trust no dude. Got them straight back joints. Like, this motherfucker don't care. And you ever see the dude with the straight back joints and the shit stop up here? I really don't trust them. Like, damn, how your shit stop up there? Like that, you don't even have braids, plural. That shit, a braid and shit. Nah, I don't trust you. Nah, I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit. So anyway, Anthony Yard, buff as fuck, looked like he do P90X for breakfast and shit. And he was strong. He had like almost all knockouts. And this was a major step up. You don't know much about him. And you didn't even fight him like that. And he was getting off on your ass. You went from near death to resuscitation in rounds 8 and 9. He almost got you up out of there. He almost got Kovalev. And keep in mind, bro, that Yard shit was just like 100 days ago, 3 months ago or some shit. You know, late September, right? This motherfucker Anthony Yard pushed you to the brink in round 8, and Buddy McGirt said, "Oh, you looking like shit, doggy. I'm gonna stop it another round like that." And you came correct round 9. You could go through all that. Yard was doing pretty good in them rounds. It was competitive for sure, right? He big, strapping dude, but you scared of Canelo moving up. Man, get the fuck out of here, bro. I don't care what you said. I don't care if I don't ever talk to Canelo or whatever. You know, whatever it's gonna be, bro. My integrity is much more than this game. I don't care what y'all talking about. Listen, I don't hope for bad shit. I don't have no ill will, nothing. You know, it ain't beef, nothing. But my integrity means more. My character, who I am as a person. Fuck you. Fuck out of here. I don't believe it. It look fake. Fake as fuck. Hashtag FAF. It look fake as fuck, bro. And it probably wouldn't be this severe if Canelo didn't have a history of always having something attached to his fights. Clenbuterol, stacked gloves, catch weights, rehydration clause, you know, all this bullshit. Yeah, I'll fight you, but you got to get an STD first. What type of shit is this? Why I got to get an STD to fight you? Man, if you don't got the clap, I can't fight you. Like, come on, bro. It's always something. So it probably wouldn't even be as the Canelo, Golden Boy, their pass is up. They hood passes up. It's just what it is. They hood passes up. They've stayed. They overstayed their welcome. It's like when you park, especially come to Oakland. If you park in these business districts during business hours and that shit say no parking from, or, you know, metered parking from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. and you're there, you're going to get a ticket or you're going to get a boot on your car. You're going to get your shit towed. They do not be playing. That's Canelo's car. He finna have a boot on his car. New media is here. Bro, they've overplayed that hand with the weird decisions. Like, always the judges see it your way. Like, it's over. It's over. Nobody believes it, and you're going to see it. New media is that strong. You're going to see it because people see it and, you know, they feel it. A lot of people resent it and get mad, but over time, you're going to see. You're already starting to see it. People are getting fed up with it. It's always something. So, that, yeah, people wouldn't probably be as, like, shocked if you didn't have a history of weird shit in all of your fights. Weird stipulations and shit other people aren't doing. Like I said, smash the like button. I'm killing these motherfuckers. Like I told you. Didn't I tell you I was gonna kill them? Okay. Yeah, and see, the thing is, I'm glad Phenomenal One said that. Said UFC exposed Canelo's popularity. Facts. You supposed to be the biggest star in boxing, and you had to sit there and wait. You had to sit and wait for another event to end. That ain't the biggest star in boxing to me. That was a bad look for your team. That was a terrible look for your team to even put you through that. Bro, Canelo need to fire his whole squad. Fire everybody. I'll fire everybody. You know why? because this is the visual that everybody has. This man waiting for UFC 244. You the biggest star in boxing, and you sitting up here warmed up, sitting there. Bro, that's how you sit when a bitch say she gonna text you when she get home, and you think you gonna slide for a booty call, and you just waiting up. You're like, damn, yeah, tonight's my lucky night, man. That's exactly how you look. You sitting up here, okay, you already shaved, because you thought you were going to get some money. You know what I'm saying? You thought she was going to hit you when she got home from the club. So her ass, she's shaking her ass. You stayed your punk ass at home. And then when you thought you had some work, you thought you had that late night booty, you thought you had that late night booty call. You went and took a shower. You put your smell goods on. You shaved. You ready. It's 1:30 a.m. and you did all this because you thought you had some work. You thought you had some shit lined up. And you just sitting, you're like, damn, what time the club close? This bitch ain't hit me. And this is how you looking. Just like Canelo. Waiting. Blue balls and all. Look, he got the blue shorts. This the blue ball sit. Where you sit like Al Bundy, waiting for the work to hit you. Like, damn, where's she at? That's how they had Canelo. That's how they had your mans. They had him with the blue ball slouch. Motherfucker waiting for the booty call to respond. She's like, okay, I'm home. Motherfucker get in that car real quick. Or she might have, if you weak with your game, she might have just hit you in the morning. Oh, I fell asleep. Man, bitch, what? Fuck you. You had me shaving and shit. Bro, his fans, you had your fans waiting and shit, gaining weight and shit. They already ate dinner. They ate 2 dinners fucking around waiting for you. Babe, I'm going to the concession stands again. You want something? Yeah, man, I mean, I already had a whole pizza, but give me some chicken fingers. You motherfuckers ate 2 dinners waiting for you, waiting for Dazn and shit. Yeah, I'll take some nachos and another beer. I need nacho. Bro, you already ate dinner. You motherfucker got Canelo fuck around, put 5,600 calories on the boy. And he fought, and the guy 5'6" with a Born Ready t-shirt. The motherfucker 5'6" consuming 5,600 calories. God damn. That motherfucker, you about to be fat by Thanksgiving. What the fuck? Y'all think I'm playing, bro. I'm killing old media, and y'all know it. Ain't no one like me. They can't entertain like me. They can't finesse this mic like me. You know that. They can't get on this mic. They ain't got the technology like me. They can't make the sense that I make. Okay. Told you, I'm money ego. So anyway, that shit was bullshit. It was weak. It was Canelo in one night and Dazn in one night went down a couple notches. I don't care about the 4 divisions. You were waiting. The game don't wait. Who does that? When have you ever seen Floyd Mayweather warm up and then sit his ass back down and be on some this shit? Don't even make me pull up Kovalev. That motherfucker was really like taking a nap. Man, get the fuck up out of here, bro. This is a horrific scene that I never ever again want to see in boxing. This motherfucker looking like he in a hammock. He looked like he in a hammock in Hawaii and shit. Man, get this shit out of here. Dazn failed. They failed miserably. Golden Boy failed miserably. I don't care. I'm not cutting my tongue off. I'm not saving boxing no more. You know? I just gotta call it what it is. This motherfucker in a hammock, god damn it, looking horrible. You got motherfuckers sending me all types of memes with this goofy shit. They played boxing. They got us looking crazy. Look, there's this female boxing fan. She gonna DM me this. Paint me like one of your French girls, Jack. Remember that scene where Leonardo DiCaprio in Titanic is painting Kate Winslet and she naked? Look, this is the shit I gotta deal with. Paint me like one of your girls, your French girls, Jack. Look, she was posed just like that. She wasn't posed just like that in the Titanic. Man, you got this Kovalev looking like the crypt keeper on that couch, you know. Hello, kiddies. Tales from the crypt. Bro, you got this motherfucker about to pop out the crypt keeper. Man, come on. Embarrassing. Embarrassing. I don't care who mad. Like I said, my character and my integrity worth more than any of this. Any of this. You embarrass boxing. You, Dazn, Canelo, Golden Boy, anybody affiliated with this shit. Embarrass boxing. Franchise champion, that embarrassed boxing too. Let's go. We calling out names like Corrupt said. You whack as fuck. You ain't gonna do shit. So what are we talking? Juan Solis. What we talking about? Shout out to my dude Kari. He was mad too. Kari he be slick with it, bro. Kari, tell him that shit. Was that bullshit last night? Was that bullshit? Be real. Was that some bullshit? Come on, man. So you got Canelo trapped on the app. I'm trapped on the app, Appler. Bro, you got Canelo trapped on the app, sitting his ass on the Nick at Night couch. Right? Canelo don't have the star power that they think he has. Cause if he did, he wouldn't be doing that. They wouldn't have they would say, man, fuck UFC 244. We going right now. We going when we want to go. You think Floyd Mayweather don't let nobody dictate anything? They don't let nobody dictate. But Canelo did, and his team. And this is Canelo's fault too, because he's always like, "Oh, I'm a loyal person." See what your loyalty gets you. You know. Now you mad at De La Hoya talking about he ain't loyal, bro. It's a mess. It's a mess. You ain't never seen Floyd Mayweather look this bad. They want to make Floyd Mayweather look this bad, but you ain't never seen him look this bad. None of his events where the start time was compromised by what the fuck the Golden Globes and Emmys and the fucking Kids Choice Award. When you ever seen Floyd wait? Oh shit, Nickelodeon gonna go up, and then after the Kids Choice Awards, then I'm gonna fight De La Hoya. Man, get the fuck out of here, bro. We don't give a fuck who out there. The money team don't care who out there. They rocking with it, bro. Canelo ass waiting. Dana White, you the man. You punked us. Yeah. Dana White like, yeah, I didn't know you want to compete though. Loss. Debt. Yeah, Dazn, I didn't know you like to compete though. He punked us. He got us. Dana White got us. You ain't never seen Floyd look like this. And then the funny thing is, don't take my word. I don't care what y'all talk about. I'm here for me and my people and the people that fuck with me. All right? You believe whatever the fuck. Oh, this wasn't fixed. Canelo's he's a historic legend, whatever. He's a 4-division champ or whatever. Bro, how are you a 4-division champ? He don't even have a legit belt at 168. What we talking? Miss me with all that 4-division. Bro, he don't even have a legit 168-pound belt. You thought Wilder Fury was close. I thought your casket was close. Block him. Eric Rodriguez. Look at the names, face, and profile pics of people doing the most hating. Okay. Bro, everybody online is laughing. Look, it's amazing how I say this stuff and you see people in the industry, millionaires and prominent faces, that would have never happened with the Floyd Showtime event. Never, ever. Dazn is the laughing stock after that. Block Fernando. Dazn is the laughing stock after that. Like I said, didn't I just say that last night? Floyd event never would happen like that. Bro, you can listen to real talk or you can listen to groupie talk. The Canelo man fans, do you notice the whole argument that I'm hearing? Despite hours of dialogue and breakdowns and examples and proof and show and tell receipts, you're hating, man. You guys are jealous of Canelo. What does anyone have to be? This motherfucker Canelo, what is everyone jealous of? What, red hair? Because he has money? Because he's 5'8"? Like, what do you think that people are so, like, bro, the bottom line is Canelo's not above any criticism. He's not a god amongst men or some shit. That's my question. To the radical Canelo, like, man fans, the Cinnabuns, What do you think that, like, what do you think I'm jealous of Canelo for? I don't look bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm talking about, like, my event I didn't have an event and it looked like shit and I had to wait for somebody. So what am I jealous of? Like, or whoever you think is jealous. Bro, anyone says anything about Canelo, they're jealous of him. So I just want to understand what you think people are jealous of. People have whole lives and families. Other motherfuckers got money. There's people, you see the super chats. There's tons of people on my channel that got money. So what I don't understand. Like, what is everyone that has a word that, you know, of criticism or whatever? I don't understand how that's people are jealous of him. Where is that even coming from? You were happy for him when he beat Triple G and people were hating on that. Yeah, they said I was a Canelo dick rider and all that. That's what I'm saying. So you know what the energy is. So let's just keep going. The event was a failure. It was a F for failure. It was a vicious L for boxing. I resent that because I'm in boxing. And hopefully they can grow from it and do better, because that was embarrassing. And I do feel like something was up with the fight. Be it fixed, be it the rehydration clause. And see, listen, some people keep talking about, how could it be fixed? You guys sound ridiculous. How could it be fixed? Look at the punch it landed. Bro, so you think somebody in this day and age would fix a fight without actually punching the person? Like, this is not the 1940s where they don't have cameras that are quick enough to capture, you know, and record. So it's not going to be a bunch of necessarily phantom punches, knockouts and stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's like technology a little bit more advanced. So the thing is, I'm talking about the whole shit look orchestrated. Not just the punch. Like, it looked like a punch actually hit. I've never disputed that a punch touched Kovalev. But did he allow this to transpire? Did he give up his chin? Do you get what I'm saying? Like, if you're getting 12 million on record and they said, hey, we'll double that. I'm just saying a random number. And you throw the fight and give up your chin and don't fight your full hardest, that's fixing a fight. Motherfuckers keep talking, that's bullshit. How could it be a fix and a punch landed? Bro, if he has killed a person before and he has a right hand from hell, but he's pulling punches, or he's not fighting with his full intensity and vigor that he normally would. See, it's funny to me too. When Kovalev fought black fighters, it was always, there was these deep grudges and shit when he was at the weigh-ins and stuff. I was at both Ward fights and he's like, you know, angry, and it was tense. They were great face-offs. And then Andre Ward was like, you know, but they were intense. Jean Pascal, they hated each other, intense face-offs, won't. But coincidentally, the fight that I'm saying looked weird. He didn't really seem to have any animosity for Canelo at all. He's like, hey, you're getting big. Hey, bro, what the fuck is this? When they first met, it's on the 40-day weak-ass, trash-ass show. He walked up, they started doing a bunch of selfies. Hey, my friend, hey, hey, you got big since the last time I seen you. Like, they old chums and shit. After each round, they were like dapping up gloves and shit. At the face-off, Canelo was like smiling. They looked like they were smiling at each other and shit. Like it was a Tyson Fury face-off and the goofing around. Bro, the whole shit looked weird, to be honest. So Kovalev had this crazy mean streak, all niggas when he would fight Ward and Jean Pascal and everybody else. You know, B-Hop, it was always intense. And then he fight Canelo, and they look like that's little bro or something, you know. And you also fought him like that. You feel me? Like, you don't put no mustard on the punches. Bro, come on. Y'all must think I'm stupid. Listen, Golden Boy should be ashamed of that, bro. Bro, after every round, they were like this. Not every single round, but I know it happened a couple of times. You know, they'll walk into their different corners and be like, dap up, like good shit. Like we on the same team. That shit was weak, bro. That shit was weak. That shit was trash. Don't care. Call me what you want. Unsubscribe. Shit was Trash. Bro, when have you ever seen, listen, there's a scene I remember vividly. Mayweather was fighting Canelo. They didn't have like this buddy-buddy relationship. And Kenny Bayless, I think, was the ref. There was this one round where Kenny Bayless was like, all right, break, because the round had ended. Motherfucker said bios as fuck. You can't even spell bias, so you gotta go. Motherfucker said bios as fuck. What the fuck is bios? I'm about to write a biography, a profile bio. What the fuck are you talking about? Get these motherfuckers out my face. That's it. That's it. It's over. If you can't type and you want to diss me, you got to go. Shit was trash. Hashtag FAF, fake as fuck. You can say, oh, four division, historic, bro. Whatever. He 4 division. He beat Rocky Fielding, Aaron Rodgers for his 3rd division. You know goddamn well, bro. You know goddamn well the real guy with the real version of that belt is Caleb Smith, who won the world. See, look, these Dazn motherfuckers in the comment section, y'all fake as fuck, and it's starting to show. The walls are closing in. I promise you, new media, we on that ass. Because the World Boxing Super Series is attached to Dazn and is attached to Eddie Hearn, old media seems to like it, right? They're like, oh yeah. Of course, I love Dazn for $120 a year. They got the World Boxing Super Series, Anui, and Donaire, and Josh Taylor, Regis Pro. They love it. So then you should love the fact that Caleb Smith won the Ali Trophy by knocking out George Groves, and previously he had knocked out Rocky Fielding in 1 round. So he's the real champion at 168. They gave some vacant, fake-ass version of the belt to Rocky Fielding. That's who Canelo beat. So as far as I'm concerned, until Canelo beats Caleb Smith, he ain't no 168. Or beat David Benavidez or Caleb Plant and whoever else got a belt at 168. Billy Joe Saunders. Yeah. So until you beat see, and all those guys have better pedigrees than Rocky Fielding. Once again, the Canelo conundrum. You picked the weakest link with a fake version of a belt, and that's who you toppled. You didn't topple Caleb Plant, which would be a difficult fight, David Benavidez, which would be a difficult fight, Caleb Smith, which would be a difficult fight, or Billy Joe Saunders, WBO champion. All fights stylistically hellacious and more difficult. I'm not saying Canelo can't beat, like potentially beat any of them, but you haven't done it, period. Y'all getting fucked up. Smash the like button. So, I don't even think Canelo's a 3 division champ. You know, like even Mikey Garcia, he beat Dejan Zlaticanin for his 4th belt, right? And he beat Sergey Lipinets. My bad. He beat Sergey Lipinets for his 4th belt. But that guy at least fought for a vacant belt and was in a really tough fight with that Japanese dude to get the belt. And then he later bounced back and beat Lamont Peterson, and Lamont Peterson, pushed him to retirement. So Sergey Lipinets, that was a good win. We now see Rocky Fielding ain't done shit since or before. If I'm not mistaken, he was supposed to fight and he got injured. So he ain't done nothing before he fought Canelo nor after. At least Mikey Garcia fought somebody who we see has some potential. He was a champion then when they fought, but he's able to beat Lamont Peterson. He looked good in the Peterson fight. You know what I'm saying? We ain't seen shit before or after from Aaron Rodgers. Mahari Nation Sports Podcast. What's up? What's worse, DAZN waited until the UFC 244 to finish before starting the event. Complete trash, and Golden Boy needs to go out of business. Bro, they got to fix their decisions, because I don't see that faring well with the fans, that type of behavior. And now they got this other novelty fight next week, not necessarily Golden Boy, but DAZN, with the KSI Logan Paul. We have to see how that play out. Bro, it's over for old media, I'm telling you. So this was a huge black eye for the sport, black eye for Canelo and Golden Boy and DAZN, because it just, the way things were handled. The best fight on the Canelo card, it's a Canelo card, Usually Canelo has the best fight on the card because the undercard's not stacked. To me, Senicia Estrada versus Marlon Esparza, that was actually probably the best fight on the card because it had up and down. The two girls didn't like each other. Crazy cut, good action. Both girls were going at it and showing heart and like taunting each other. And you know, Esparza started off good, and then the cut kind of started fucking her up, and then Senicia started getting off. You know, that was the best fight on the card, bro. You know, so this was an L, and now I feel like this Canelo has to be humbled and brought back down to a reality. You're not doing these crazy numbers that put you on a pedestal like you maybe once were. That shit's coming down. You're like falling from grace. You feel what I'm saying? Like the weigh-in looked suspect and patchy. It didn't look like a typical Canelo weigh-in. The fight, to me, Canelo didn't even look really good through much of it. And he was getting booed. It wasn't even an action fight. The best action was obviously the last round where the ending, which looks suspect, and in my opinion, FAF, fake as fuck, right? That was the best round. That was the best, you know what I'm saying? Ego, you enraging the Dazn Golden Boy Canelo, man. I don't give a fuck. I don't care who mad, bro. You guys could keep saying that and trying to like create it, bro. I don't care. Look, Town just hit me. Berto and Chris Eubank all said the fight was fixed. See, that's what I'm saying, bro. New media is too powerful now. It's bro. It's too powerful. Okay, here's the thing. How is it just okay? If I'm crazy, see this would old media. See, old media. It's funny. Old media. Just listen. Hear me out. If y'all want to hear me out, can I get a hell yeah in the comment section? I'm drilling y'all. DeWalt. Call me Young DeWalt. I am DeWalt Disney. Drilling y'all. If y'all want to hear this point, can I get a hell yeah in the comment section? Y'all see Chavez Sr. won't pass the torch because he know Canelo ain't that dude. Fact. And Marquez said, okay, oh my God. See, let me get one thing out because y'all leading to different points. Bro, I'm a body. I'm telling you, I'm going to catch a body, bro. I'm killing old media. Listen. All right, bussin'. They want you to believe that I'm insane or what I'm saying is so outlandish. Just look at it. What's so outlandish about a person who has a patterned history of having weird shit in clauses and weird outcomes, and Mayweather versus Canelo scored for Canelo or a draw, right? So a pattern history, failed a drug test, right? DAZN just lost Anthony Joshua as the cash cow. His stock just plummeted by Andy Ruiz, an out-of-towner, right? This is their last cash cow. This is Golden Boy's last cash cow. De La Hoya was just beefing with Canelo. They have $350 million tied up. And you want me to believe that, and then for Kovalev's sake, he punched bitches and kicking dogs and legal trouble. He got a lawsuit that he has to deal with later this month, right? And you want me to believe that this theory, that this fight could be fixed or some way predetermined, or Kovalev went light on Canelo and didn't fight his hardest because this was part of the script and he stuck to the script. You want me to believe that's not feasible. It's not gonna work. It's just not. So just leave. It's not. Like I said, they got $350 million tied into this man. So if you think it's inconceivable that something foul went into this fight. Again, people keep, that was a real punch. How could it be fake? Bro, you can give up your chin and the man got hit with a shot around the guard and lost all of his senses, did the chicken dance, and put his hands down because he was so rattled and hurt and gave up, like, just complete. And then Canelo, yeah, and then he goes down. Conveniently, he's right next to the ropes. Now, I've watched a ton of boxing. I watch a ton of boxing. I've seen motherfuckers get stretched live and on TV. Like here recently, Wilder versus Brazil. Bro, let me tell you, the way Brazil fell was just any old type of way. He just fell where he fell. You just, where you punched at is where you lay at, right? Where you punch is where you lay at. Conveniently, Kovalev fell right next to the ropes and was entangled with the ropes, kind of holding him up. So he just kind of collapsed. That, to me, that looked weird. When Errol Spence, because he had a similar knockout when he fought Leonard Bundu. Leonard Bundu, the ropes didn't really have nothing to do with it. Just, I remember the whole sequence. He got buzzed. It's a similar thing. You know, got buzzed with the shot, and then Spence just yap and hit him with something. And Bundu just fell in his lap like this. And he looked like the Chucky doll when he didn't want motherfuckers to know he was alive. He just fell. Like, it wasn't like fell on a rope and conveniently. Bro, that shit just looked fake. Conveniently, I'm not saying you can't. Like, look at Stavern. I was at that fight too. Wilder hit Stavern. Stavern's ponytail was bouncing and caught in the ropes, and his body was like, bro, it looked weird. Kovalev fell. To me, it didn't look natural. This whole chicken dance part, and then how he fell, and conveniently, they're like, oh, his legs, his knees were touching. What? Bro, he conveniently has something to brace his fall. What I'm saying is, if you get knocked out, you just slept. Your body just goes limp. Like Kevin Lee. Kevin Lee caught him a body, bro. Kevin Lee caught a body, and I can't really like show it like that because I don't want the UFC tripping. But Kevin Lee last night caught a body, bro. Shout out to Kevin Lee. Bro, look. Bro, look. I can't show you it because I don't want, bro. He got punched and distracted, and then he got kicked and he fell into the cage. He flew back and fell. Look, bro, like to the point where, like, what I'm saying is, like, people get knocked out and it's dangerous because you might land on your foot, you know, like put your body, like Bermain Stavern, you know, fell back and then you like all your body weight's on your ankles and shit. Like you just kind of fall every way. Kovalev kind of fell almost in a comfortable, you know what I'm saying? Like that's how it looked to me. It didn't look like, bro, okay, here's another thing. Look, this is how Kovalev fell. He just in the rope, you know what I'm saying? That don't look, because like I said, when you get hit, you just fall whatever type. Like Amir Khan, when Canelo, I think that's a 100% legit knockout. Amir Khan was like, eat. Snot came out his nose and he was just, his eyes was, oh, you can't really fake that. He was just asleep. You feel what I'm saying? He was breathing and his eyes was open and shit. I was like, is he awake or is he asleep? Like, is he, like, I didn't know what the fuck was wrong. Like when Canelo hit Amir Khan was like, eat. But he was still looking at us. I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, okay, he breathing and he looking, so maybe he gonna try to get, bro, I didn't know, because that was a nasty one. Bro. Look at Kevin Lee, bro. Kevin Lee called him a bot, and that's what I'm saying. I've seen look at how he's just laying. Like, look, Kovalev look low key like comfy, bro. Look at Kevin Lee. This is someone who really got stretched in the UFC. We know this is a real KO. Damn, I don't know. Bro, look at this man look dead. Bro. Bro, that was a real KO, bro. But if you look at the KO, he got kicked and flew back like this and fell like this, and then Kevin Lee jumped on and hit him a couple times, and he was just like totally slumped. Like I said, I've seen a lot of knockout in real life and you know what I'm saying, and in combat sport. People just fall any type of way. Like I said, Kovalev, to me, I watched it. Listen, do this. Do this. On your mobile phone, go to Dazn. They got the highlight round. Watch the last minute and 45 seconds before the knockout, right? Watch it in slow motion. That's literally what I did. Bro, it's not a game for new media. That's literally what I did. I was like, man, that shit, am I tripping? So I rewatched it. Look. So we know Errol really caught him a body. And look at how Bundu looked, bro, versus Kovalev. Kovalev's arm is in the rope like that. Bro, get the fuck out of here. This is Bundu. Bro, he looked like he got rigor mortis. And he just in the rope any kind of way. You know what I'm saying? Kovalev, like, it's almost like bracing your fall type shit. That, it just don't look right to me, bro. Bro, look at this man, Bundu. Look what Errol Spence did to him. That's how Kovalev looked. Look how he just linked. Lean with it. Yeet. Bro, look what Errol did to the man. That's not how, to me, that's not how Kovalev was. He was like, bro, he's just in the middle of the, that's what I'm saying. Sometimes the rope, okay, put it this way. When's the last time you seen someone knocked down and their arms just was in the rope? Like, I've seen it, like when Maidana hit Broner and his arms just kind of flew into the ropes, but he wasn't knocked out. You know what I'm saying? When's the last time you just seen someone positioned like semi-comfortable in the rope? It just looked weird. Like Bundu versus Errol Spence, he was just not even really in the ropes, but kind of back towards the rope. Bermain Stavern, he was kind of in the ropes, but kind of fucked up. Kovalev, come on, bro. Look at, like, we know Tyson Fury got knocked the fuck out. Look, there was nothing to brace his fall. He just fell right there, and then Wilder caught him with the hook. He just fell down right there, right then and there. Kovalev was so rocked by a guy moving up and a punch around the guard that he moved out of position like this with his arm. He wasn't like this, and his arms were like completely dropped. And then Canelo, yap. Come on, bro. So it's not even a question of if the shot connected. I've seen the shot connected, but it looked like he alley-ooped him. You feel what I'm saying? People are so stupid and they want to believe what they want to believe. Block clean cuts. I don't know who you are. Don't care. You talking about, did we block you? He said Kovalev looked like Weekend at Bernie's. I'm done. So when I'm saying fix, when I'm saying fix, it's deeper than, I'm not just talking about one single punt. I'm talking about the whole event, the whole thing, the whole fact that Canelo moved up. No, see, okay, put it this way. First of all, this is my honest opinion, since we being real. I don't trust Kovalev at all. I don't know him. I don't think he cares if I trust him. I'm just telling you, I don't. For what it's worth, I don't. You know, I think he's racist. I don't trust him. You know, the stuff he was saying about Andre Ward, and then even when he lost, oh, Ward retired because of me. I don't trust him. I don't trust his character. You feel what I'm saying? So he looks like someone that could be bot to me. So I wouldn't put it past something. You know, I don't trust him. They said he kicking dogs and punching bitches out and shit. Bro, followed the bitch and got kicked off the plane. I don't trust him. So yeah, and especially if you got legal troubles looming, you know, hey, you need to pay these legal fees, or, you know, be away from your family. You might have to sit down, blah, blah, blah. Who knows what someone would do in these situations? But once again, why did Canelo, see, this is what I'm talking about. Why did Canelo, right, pick Kovalev and nobody asked him to move up to 175 at all? Nobody was even thinking there. They said, oh, Canelo and Andrade are in serious negotiations. And the world would have been cool with that. And it would have more people at the weigh-in. Right? Shout out to Tariq. He said, you're right. Pacquiao Marquez knockout. See, and these are knockouts we know are legit. That's what I'm saying. Pacquiao just fell any kind of way. Look at Danny Garcia knockout Amir Khan. They just fall wherever they fall. They don't just fall petite and shit. Bro, that looks shit. That shit look fake to me. So yeah, I don't trust it. But here's the thing, and the other thing is, why is it so far-fetched when you know this is the pillar holding Golden Boy up? That's another thing I don't trust. You know, Dazn too. You know they can't. Triple G looked horrible, and Andy Ruiz stopped Joshua. If Canelo lost, that would be. We all knew that would be very detrimental. So it doesn't look like it'll be the case. But the good thing for boxing fans is you're not going to be able to buy everybody, and you're not going to be able to keep rigging fights and shit. You know, not with new media around. That's just how I see it. The real talk. That's just how I see it. But Golden Boy and Dazn should be ashamed for this. They should be ashamed. Again, I don't know the odds and outs. I don't know if it, you know, if what they did or if they did, but it's not trustworthy. That's the whole point. I don't trust it. I wouldn't put it past. That's my standpoint. I wouldn't put it past based on all I know in the situation. You got to look at it. Why would Dazn, before the outcome, right? Just answer these real quick questions. Why would Dazn give Kovalev like a 3-fight deal? This is Canelo we're talking about. They could just say, here's your $12 million to fight Canelo, the smaller guy. Why would Dazn say, if you lose, you get to stay on our network? Who does that? I don't know about the drug testing. Allegedly they did it, but I don't know. When does this ever happen? When have you ever seen someone say, hey, you're a visiting fighter from a rival network, but if you beat our guy, you get to leave and go back to ESPN, but if you lose, your stock's gonna drop and we want to keep you? Come on, bro. Why would any company want to keep a fighter like Kovalev with multiple losses, two losses by stoppage, 3 losses total, and the potential that he could get knocked out, which he did get knocked out, and you want to keep him for 2 or 3 additional fights? Who does that? What, bro? If what I'm saying, this theory has no merit, then Dazn are fucking idiots. Period. Because that's a huge loss. Why would you keep a fighter for 2 or 3 fights and their stock has plummeted? And they were initially not even your problem. That would be ESPN's problem. So that's why, you see, this is why it's looking like a handoff to me. There's just a lot of circumstantial evidence. It's just looking like the handshake program. Why would you it's just like Anthony Joshua, Joey DeVecco. It's that type of shit where it just don't look right. Oh, no, nothing happened in sparring. He didn't hit me. But then there's a video of you like, oh, this guy's power. Joey's power. He has power. And then there's rumors of it. And then the dad wanted to jump you, to Eddie Hearn, wanted to attack you. So all these little circumstantial pieces of evidence, and you're just denouncing them, saying there's absolutely no truth to them, right? But all these circumstantial pieces of evidence seem to amount and add up, where it's like, okay, this looks feasible. Yeah, he got black eyes. Oh, physio. Hey, I was watching my Vizio, getting physio. It's not Joey DeVecco. Bro, come on. It just, to me, that's what I'm saying. It's too much shit. So it don't look right to me. That's just how I see it. I don't know who arranged it. I don't know nothing, but it shit look fake. Bro, okay, for example, when's the last time you seen someone get knocked out? They got hurt and they just moonwalked backwards and stuttered with the chicken leg right into a perfect position for the person to tee off on them with a single shot knockout. When's the last time you seen that? Name the fight. I'm gonna pull it up right now since you guys know so much. I'm gonna pull it up and then if you're wrong, I'm gonna watch it. If you're wrong, you're getting blocked. Now, when have you seen someone got hit and they buckled and they just guard down completely like Victor Ortiz shit versus Mayweather? Looking at Joe Cortez and shit. Oh. Bro, that's the Victor Ortiz treat. That's the same shit. I don't think the Victor Ortiz shit was fake because I think he was just dumb and dazed and trying to apologize and shit, and Mayweather wasn't having it. So Mayweather, bop. What about Kirkland? You a pussy boy. That's what's up. Kirkland. Who Kirkland versus who? What are you talking about? Hey, I'm gonna block these motherfuckers. Kirkland versus who? Bro, y'all wasting my time, and my time means something. So Kirkland versus who? Y'all just putting shit. I'm just gonna start picking out people. I'm gonna start picking up Kirkland versus who? 10 seconds. Kirkland, who did he fight? Where that happened? Male hair. 8 seconds. Bro, I can't, my time can't be wasted like that. 7 seconds. Kirkland versus Canelo. When did Kirkland move out like this and then Canelo just teed off him with one shot? What are you talking about? Does anyone remember that? Y'all can help me look if y'all got an extra phone. I'm gonna watch it. I'm watching it right now. If it didn't happen like that, you getting blocked, bro. I gotta make examples of these motherfuckers. I'm watching it right now. Hold on. Okay, no. He was trying to lunge forward and Canelo caught him with the uppercut. And he's beating the count. Look, I'm really watching this shit. He said, show me something. Okay, you're lying. See, y'all just be making up shit. Block him. Anybody can go watch that shit. And that's not what happened. He just got knocked down with an uppercut. Block this motherfucker. Y'all some liars, bro. Yeah, why do y'all have to lie though? Look, I just looked at. Look, that's a fucked up image, bro. He was like dazed from something, and then he tried to come in crazy and lunge in. Canelo caught him with the uppercut, and he fell down. And then the ref says, "You got to show me something here." And then he backed up against the rope, and then Canelo caught him with the right. It had nothing to do with getting hit and coming into an open space and then just getting punched. What are you talking about? He said, look, I'm watching the fight right now. He just got knocked down and he put his guard up. He's getting pushed back to the ropes. Look, still defensive. They mad as fuck. Look, still defensive. Look, James Kirkland, he's at least aware enough to try to have his glove up, and Canelo's trying to punch through the shit. Look, see, he's still trying to put his glove back there. And James Kirkland ain't a guy known for immense defense. So he's rattled. This is what I'm talking about. Look, so hurt James Kirkland has the wherewithal to somewhat try to protect himself with his gloves high, right? See, y'all don't know boxing, bro. Look, Canelo fainted with the decoy shot to the body, and then he came across the top with the right hand. Look, and caught Kirkland. That's totally different, bro. The dude's hurt and he went low and then came up top with the right. Stop, man. Bro, they know they're getting slept. That's why they say it's stop. They begging me to stop. Yeah, kiss the ring. Yo, bro, ego, the thumbnail got me in tears. Man, that's that Kovalev dive-in special. That's that Kovalev. This is Kovalev. Oh! Yeah. You know I'm fighting Canelo. I got legal suits. All types of lawsuits. So sometimes you gotta dive in. Splash! Baby, you gotta... Bro. Who I'm about to die? Bro, he about to dive in. That shit look fake as fuck. I don't care what nobody say. Bro, Kovalev said, whoa, ooh, I'm about to die. That motherfucker dove in. That shit look, bro, once again, name the fight where somebody got hit around the guard and then just said, surprise, motherfucker, put their glove down, moonwalked backward with no defense, and then just got teed off on. Name any other fight where that happened. Bro, he had a high guard, and then Canelo punched around the guard, and he just... Oh, bro, get the fuck up out of here. That shit look weak. I'm just telling you. Because these guys are fighters instinctually. They're instinctually fighters. Like, I hate to use an example like this, but even like Maxim Dadashev, he passed away from his injuries, but he still had the spirit of a fighter. Like, he was still trying to, like, obviously his brain was swelling and hemorrhaging or whatever, and he was going through critical injuries. And still, he had the wherewithal to still try to be in there and fight back and stuff. Tim Bradley had a full-on concussion versus a major Russian puncher who hit him flush because he thought he was Rambo or whoever he was trying to be. And he was fighting off of instinct. Ruslan hurt him, and Tim Bradley was cross-eyed on the ropes, still trying to throw. And I'm like, what the fuck? Tim Bradley's eyes were cross-eyed. And then Ruslan was trying to rush him, and Bradley was like, it looked hella crazy. I'm like, what? I'm like, what the fuck, Bradley? It was off instinct. That's what I'm saying. You got to understand fighters. Bradley had a concussion. You know his head wasn't clear, and was still chunking him on the ropes with Ruslan. That motherfucker. I promise you, it happened. It's the second round, I think. Ruslan caught him, melted his shit, and Bradley went cross-eyed. It was still chunking him. Was still chunking him. Kovalev. So keep in mind too, this is another thing that seemed oh my gosh. I'm about to destroy him, bro. I can't even take it. If y'all want me to destroy him, can I get a hell yeah? That was an excellent fight. Makes you miss the classics. Oh, I'm about to die. Look at dive in Kovalev, bro. Look, he about to dive in like Trigger. Whoa, I'm gonna die in a bell. Bro, which one of y'all? Kovalev about to... I'm gonna dive. We got 146 dislikes. Yes. I'm the realest out, bro. Listen, smash the like button. Who I'm about to die. Oh, fuck. Bro, I'm about to kill these dudes. It's just what it has to be. Bro, they mad for real. Oh well. They'll get over it or they won't. It don't matter to me. I got enough friends. Smash the like button. We got 600 people. Y'all gotta smash that shit. That shit look fake as a motherfucker, bro. Y'all be thinking y'all making y'all girl climax and shit. She be faking the organism. If y'all believe that. She's like, yeah. Give it to me now. Yeah. You're like, yeah, you like this? Yeah. I'm like, bro, that doesn't even sound convincing. Yeah, who's your daddy? You? Yeah. Bitch sound like Jay-Z and shit. Yes. Yep. It's your boy. Like, that don't even sound like she really, bro, y'all don't know about them organisms, bro. Yeah. You're like, yeah, you like this? Yeah. Are you in good hands? Yeah. Bro, y'all think y'all doing something in that bed. Oh, I'm about to. Y'all be thinking y'all doing something. Y'all believe anything. I'm a motherfucking Kovalev. Right here, cut. Bro, as he's hitting him, Dazn is like, there it goes. Bro, like, as how you know there, like, how you just react that fast to it? I just watched it in slow motion, then I watched it regular. Bro, Canelo like punches him, and he's like, oh, he's gonna hit him again. There it goes, bro. How you just knew, bro? That look. See, he said that fall was a bit too control, bro. You feel me? Shout out to General Squirrel. I've watched too much boxing, bro. Like Bernard Hopkins, this motherfucker literally just flew out the whole shit. Like, and I know that was real because Joe Smith hit him with the, and he just, bro, they had him on camera, and then he just disappeared. I was like, what the fuck? Where B-Hop go? He just like did a David Blaine and shit. I was like, I was watching the HBO, scratch my head. Where B-Hop? Bro, he just like got sucked into the black hole. B-Hop like just did, no, bro. I was watching the HBO camera, and all of a sudden, B-Hop just disappeared. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I blinked, and B-Hop was like, oh, I'm like, where B-Hop? I felt like Van Damme in Bloodsport. Bah, B-Hop. Oh. I'm like, where B-Hop, bro? Like, I couldn't see him anymore. I'm like, bro, he got knocked out the fuck. He didn't brace his fall or nothing. That's how I know that shit was real. That motherfucker just flew out like he was in a rocking chair, just and hit his head on concrete. But Kovalev, like insects, get the fuck out of here. That shit look trash. B-Hop flew to the bottom of the Titanic, bro. And I felt bad for Cuz, bro. B-Hop literally just hit his head on cement. He got up, he pushed me. B-Hop got a hard ass head, bro. I mean, he could have cracked his head open. That man B-Hop flew out that shit. Bro, watch this shit again, bro. He pushed me, oh shit. He pushed me. Nah, he punched you. He didn't push you, but he punched you. He pushed me. No, that was a punch. Bro. Okay. Somebody's been boxing their whole life. What fighter gets so badly hurt by a smaller person, even though bigger people didn't do this to them, but a smaller person hurts them so bad out of nowhere, when that smaller person hasn't even done that to smaller people? Smaller person hurts them so bad that they lose all form, drop their guard, and get out the way and back up until you can get a clean ass shot. Like, bro, I've seen people finna like get like decapitated, and they're at least like defense is, bro. Your body, you're born with unless you're like 5150, you're born with you're hardwired with natural instincts to protect thyself. So you have to be really fucked up, right, to have no cognizant sense of your whereabouts. I've seen people like badly hurt and still off of instinct try to protect themselves. This man was so hurt by Canelo's mighty Thor power, even though he didn't have that power when he fought Chavez Jr. He didn't do all that, right? That he loses all total fighter spirit and form and goes like this, backs up and lets you take a free shot, a free full on. When is the last time you've seen someone that's like somebody that doesn't even fight and then they don't know what to do and they just leave themselves wide open? You get what I'm saying? Like that shit look, he said Kovalev in Pulp Fiction. Bro, that shit look fake to me. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. And then you fell conveniently close to the rope. Like, if it happened in the center of the ring, that would have been better. Because there ain't shit to brace your fall. In the center of the ring, you go down how you go down. Mayweather was visibly hurt against Mosley. That's what I'm saying. He got hit in the temple too. And he was like, oh shit. And then he was like covering up. But he was still, still like, oh fuck. He knew he was under. Or, bro, here's another fight. UFC, this happens all the time. These motherfuckers be beating each other down. Nate Diaz got dropped. What was it in the first round? He got kicked hard as fuck, bro. And he went down and was on the ground and put his feet up and was trying to like potentially block Masvidal's onslaught. Just go watch it. Kovalev, the only fighter who been fighting his whole life in history that made it to this level, that all was going well for 10 rounds. And then we get to the 11th round. He gets hit, touched, okay, rattled. Then he gets touched again around the guard with the left hook. And Canelo just has so much might that let me just drop my hands and I chicken dance right back into a position conveniently next to the ropes, and then I get slaughtered with the free. So it's not even, I think Canelo connected a shot for sure, but it looked like he gave that up. Munguia got hurt by Hogan. Bro, watch boxing or combat sports and tell me how many people get hurt. Like, what was the fight? Wonder Boy was kicking the fuck out of his opponent yesterday. He was hurt for sure. Wonder Boy's dude was hurt, but he was still trying to protect himself. Kovalev got hit around the guard, he just loses all form and drops everything, his guard, and he's like this, wide open, and gets in a position for you to do. And conveniently, Canelo, he's in a position, he stumbles into a position where Canelo perfectly hits him for the perfect angle, and Canelo connects. Bro, like I said, that played out too conveniently. And then what's worse, that they try to play us. None of this type of shit was happening in the 10th round. I mean, for 10 rounds. And he just had this stroke of luck where everything played out in a perfect sequence. Come on, bro. Like, okay, for example, I remember Snake Eyes with Nick Cage. Yeah. Okay, put it this way. Name another round where Kovalev was badly hurt. What other round? Name another round where he was badly hurt, where you felt he was badly hurt. Like Canelo's punches were just breaking him down. Name around. Kovalev was accepting and not getting hit with no big shots like that. He gave up a couple body shots, a couple shots here and there, but there was never any shots that I ever seen that really had any effect on him. But then, like I said, Canelo has this killer combo in the 11th round in a fight he was losing. Come on, bro. Kovalev was walking through all of his shit. Beyond that, bro, I'm about to destroy these dudes more because they keep coming back. It unless you find a way to take my mic from me, it's over for y'all, bro. Cause I'm keep talking, bro. Bro, the world sees it. This was a horrible look. Horrible look. Look, Chris Eubank. Professional fighter from a fight family. Is it just me, or is Kovalev trying his absolute best not to hurt Canelo? Bro, why? Okay, why didn't people say this for Spence versus Porter? So why you think? Oh, because you guys are hating on Canelo. So you think Canelo gets that much hate in the world? Mayweather was more hated, especially being a black man in America. More hated. What Mayweather fight did people say? Oh, that shit look hella crazy. I'm talking about his professional fights, right? Look, LL Cool J. Not totally sure about this one. Feels like a money grab. Bro, he's like, nah, that look, LL Cool J. Was that, look at what he said, bro. And he's a diehard boxing fan. I've already told you that. Was that a fix? Bro, why are people saying this? Badu Jack did an interview. He said, I don't know. It looked kind of weird, like almost like it was fixed or something. Bro, who did this for Spence Porter? Who said, oh, that looked fake? Bro, there's a reason people are saying this. Look it. I say the stuff, new media, and you start seeing professional fighters say the same thing that I'm saying. What an idea. So who do you guys believe? They say I'm lying and all this stuff. That's why they trying to silence me. That's why they trying to, I guess, break me and insult me and all this bullshit, thinking I'm gonna stop. Shannon, let's go, champ. He replied to LL Cool J. He said, LL Cool J's tweet said, let's talk boxing. That's all. Look, that's all it said. This was today. LL Cool J said, let's talk boxing. This is what Shannon Briggs replied to him. That fight last night smelled fishy to the champ, but hey, let's go, champ. So you explain it to me. So the shit was so great and grandiose, and this is a great look for Canelo's legacy and his career. Why are people feeling this way then? Multitudes of people. Badu Jack, LL, me, Cannon Briggs, tons of people, Chris Eubank, Demetrius Andrade, bro. Look, this is multitudes of people saying, hey, what's gotten into Kovalev? This was during the fight. Andrade put this. To me, Kovalev is fighting like he's sparring with a smaller guy and just working with him. Right? LL said it was fixed, and then hold on. I have it screenshotted, bro. See, this is what I got to do to protect new media. Raul Marquez, he's a commentator. He does I think he does bilingual commentary, but he does sometimes the Spanish ones as well. Look, LL Cool J said, check Stevie Wonder's Twitter. He can't even see. Look, LL said, was that a fix? And this is where Raul Marquez said, that's the first thing I thought. You know your boxing. Bro, why? Okay, so why? You guys explain it. I've explained my side. So you guys explain why so many people feel this looked fishy, feel this didn't look like a regular. And so let's say we're playing True Detective, we're playing First 48, we're playing Forensic Files. The motive is already established. Canelo's a cash cow. He's owed $350 million. You got to keep his stock high. He already lost it. Bro, you can't afford another loss from him. So we already have motives established. So tell me how this is unreasonable. And tell me why so many people feel this way then. Why are people like, I don't know about that one. I don't know how that looked kind of weird. I don't know, sir. These are regular just boxing fans. See, that's why new media exists. Bro, and the other thing is they were acting all buddy the whole time, dapping in between rounds. It shit looked fake, bro. He said Marcellus Wallace from Pulp Fiction told Kovalev in the 11th, your ass goes down. That's hella funny. It just, the whole thing. And see, listen, let's just talk boxing history. I'm not saying it never has happened, but I'm talking about likelihoods and probability. When have you ever seen, just answer these questions. Davis Broner, that shit was capped. I don't think that was a real situation. Listen, name a time in boxing where nobody requested a lighter fighter to move up 2 weight classes, fight a known champion who had pure power. They randomly just decided to do it, moved up, and this was a respected person with an active belt, with power, coming off like a knockout loss, so some momentum. And the smaller guy just went in there and walked the bigger guy down the whole entire time. And then all of a sudden, the bigger guy, for the first time in their whole career, seemed timid, seemed hesitant, seemed afraid, seemed scared, and wouldn't let nothing go, and held back all this power that they know they have because they've been boxing their whole life. Name another time that happened. Anthony Griffin. I need to know this. Yeah, shout out to Ricardo Gonzalez. He know his shit. He said all of a sudden Canelo hit harder than Ward and Yard. And Jean Pascal and everybody else who's in shape in a legit 175 package. And then on top of that, was never hurt for 10 rounds and suddenly got hurt by a sequence of 2 or 3 single shots, one perfectly placed with no defense from a professional fighter his whole life, and it was just, bro, come on. Roy Jones did it against who? And if you even compare Roy to Canelo, you're about to get blocked. Canelo is nothing like Roy. But Roy Jones, who did he do it against? Since you know so much boxing, who did he just go in as a smaller person and have an effortless fight where it was non-competitive, and for the duration of it, he pushed the guy back? You're lying. When did Roy jump up 2 weight classes? See, these dudes, he moved up in weight several times, but when did he jump up 2 weight classes at once? And when he went to heavyweight, the John Ruiz fight, that didn't look like that. He didn't just plow through John Ruiz. When did this happen? No, it's not always excuses. You in the hot seat. When did this happen? Name another time in history. AV Plain, name another fight in history where the smaller guy just went up and effortlessly, and keep in mind the smaller guy didn't knock out a lot of competition who were lesser than the guy he just knocked out. Name another time. Why won't you answer the question? See, what they do is these piddly ass, pussy ass excuses like that pity pat shit that Kovalev was doing because they know they don't have the knowledge to answer the questions. Name another fight in history. History of boxing. You don't want me to feel this is, change my mind. You don't want me to feel this is fishy. Name another time throughout the history of boxing. There's been tons of guys who moved up in weight. So you name a time where someone moved up 2 weight classes and just drove the person back effortlessly. And this was a known puncher who was a known champion with momentum, just KO'd a guy. And then the guy all of a sudden fought nothing like he had fought in any of his title fights. Block this motherfucker. You wasting my time. I'm not playing with none of y'all. Come on, where y'all at? Name a person who did this. People just want to have the celebration part. It ain't ain't no celebration yet. Pacquiao versus who? Pacquiao versus who? Come on, y'all know boxing, right? You in the hot seat too. Listen, anybody who answers this question or attempts is in the hot seat. So know your facts. Make sure you know your shit. So Pacquiao, who did he fight where he did it? You guys got 10 seconds. Y'all got to start going. Who did Pacquiao jump up in 2 weight classes and do this to? 2 weight classes. The guy had momentum. And then the guy fought nothing like they fought, whatever. Who did he do this to? So the same criteria that I just said. Who did Pacquiao do it to? Margarito. He didn't jump up 2 weight classes for Margarito. He had already fought at 47. Block him. Who next? I told you these motherfuckers don't know boxing like they think. Bro, you don't know boxing. He fought Margarito at a catchweight anyway, not at the full 175. Pacquiao had already fought and been a WBO championship, fought Josh Clottey and Cotto and Hatton and all them people at 147. So he didn't jump up no motherfucking 2 classes to fight Margarito. He fought Margarito at like 152, 153. He already been fighting at 47 against Clottey, Ricky Hatton, Oscar De La Hoya. These dudes don't, man, come on, give me some better work, man. I need some better work. He said Margarito. Pacquiao didn't jump up 2 weight classes for Margarito. How'd he jump up 2 weight classes if he was already a welterweight? I just told you some of his welterweight fights. De La Hoya, Cotto, Josh Clottey, right? Ricky Hatton. That's like 4 welterweight fights at least. And then he fought Margarito at 52, 53 catchweight. That's not 2 weight classes. Who next? If you answer the question, you are in the hot seat. Where y'all at? See, this was the point where they always get scared, bro. They always get scared. Oh, this guy's racist. He don't know what he's talking about. Okay, you know what you talk about. Step up to the plate. Who did this throughout history? Let's go. Y'all know so much. He did jump 2 classes. See, bro, I'm an encyclopedia. He jumped 2 classes when he fought Oscar De La Hoya. So he did jump 2 weight classes. But he didn't do that versus Margarito. And he didn't look like the fucking man. And the other thing is De La Hoya was coming from a B-Hop loss. That was De La Hoya's last fight. He was weight drained and all types of shit. De La Hoya had been fighting 154 plus. And he had already just recently lost. So he didn't have momentum like Kovalev, who just beat Anthony Yard, his mandatory. Okay. Where they at? Marquez ain't never did that. Marquez knocked out Pacquiao. He moved up, knocked out Pacquiao. But he had experience at welterweight from the 3rd Pacquiao fight. The 4th Pacquiao fight did not look like that. You didn't see Marquez just bully Pacquiao. That was a competitive ass fight. Listen, I'm putting all y'all in the hot seat. I'm putting cases on all you. I'm putting case on everyone. Anybody want to answer? Step up. I'm ready. Y'all know the knowledge. Teach me. Who's Light Israel? He wants some work? Okay. Light Israel. Where I don't see your. All right, you in the hot seat. He said Adrian Broner jumped up 2 weight classes to beat Paulie, who became a champion. I said somebody with momentum and somebody where they pushed the person back the whole time. Paulie versus Broner was a split decision. You lost. Broner didn't, first of all, he didn't knock Paulie out. Second of all, he didn't push him back the whole time. He lost the first half of the fight. It was a split decision. So how did he jump up 2 weight classes? See, you just proved my point. Broner was the strong guy at 35, jumped up 2 weight classes. Paulie's not even a big puncher, yet Broner only got a split decision versus him and lost to Maidana. And Broner was a great fighter at 135. Who next? He fucked Paulie up. Bro, why did he only get a split decision if he fucked Paulie up? You lost. Why did it end in a split decision? Bro, this is off the top of my head. You got to do better. He said he fucked Paulie up. You going off of what he said. I took his belt and his girl. Why did he only get he lost a lot of the first rounds. I thought he won the fight, but it was a split decision because he lost early rounds. So he didn't just push Paulie back the whole time. Paulie was bringing the fight to him. Bro, these motherfuckers don't know shit. What do y'all want from me? They don't know what this, and see, this is the people, some of them start going on to make their own YouTube channels and they, oh, that guy ego, he's biased, he don't know. And this is the type of knowledge that they got. He talking about Broner versus Paulie Malignaggi was super one-sided. Then why was it a split decision victory? So he didn't knock out Paulie, who's been knocked out by guys like Sean Porter, right? Sam Eggington, I think, even knocked him out, right? So he's been knocked out. Amir Khan knocked him out. So Broner moved up 2 weight class. He didn't knock him out. But Canelo moved up 2 divisions. Man, come on, bro. Who won it, bro? Hey, King Corleone, tell these boys, man. Name another fucking fighter in history that moved up 2 weight classes, had a champion with momentum that was bigger than them and a known puncher and drove them back like with no consequence for the whole entire fight and then knocked them out with single shots when they weren't even necessarily the biggest knockout puncher single shot in lighter divisions. Okay. I love my dude Icy, bro. He a true pioneer. How did Kovalev survive the onslaught from Anthony Yard in round 8 but got KO'd by 2 punches from Canelo, who hasn't stopped anyone of note? Shout out to my young boy, Icy. That's what I'm talking about, bro. That's what we want to know. That's why this shit look fake as fuck. The more you know about boxing, and my dude Icy, he boxed. The more you know about boxing, the easier these concepts are to theorize and you know, analyze. Chavez Jr. is worse than Kovalev, right? And he been stopped and he been beat up. Canelo moved up less weight and didn't body him, but he bodied Kovalev when Kovalev was a champion. Chavez Jr. wasn't even a champion, and I think Chavez was probably even more weight drained because he has discipline issues. According to you, in one of your previous videos, Canelo only went up 1 weight class because he fought at 168, but they're the ones that are saying that he moved up 2 weight classes, right? So that's what I'm using. He has experienced 2 fights at the higher weight class. 2 fights at the higher weight class. And he's never stopped anyone of note. So what are you talking about? Block this motherfucker. He thought he was smart. Bro, I'm going off of this. This is what they're saying. They said he went up 2 weight classes, right? Fabry Lane. Who next, bro? Come on. Let's go. Jason Tino, block him. Bro, I don't know you. You sounding too desperate. Who next? Let's go. Who next? Name another fighter in history. I told you I got time today. He said change the subject. Why? Because y'all can't answer it. Canelo couldn't even stop the drain Julio Cesar Chavez. Or Miguel Cotto looked way undersized next to him. And he's been stopped before. Saddam Ali hurt Cotto more than Canelo did. But then now Canelo's this, behemoth at 175. All right. Bro, if you have 75 power, then how Golovkin don't got no defense. So what happened? Why didn't you didn't even knock down Triple G. Derevyanchenko almost knocked him down. The ref kind of jumped in. You get what I'm saying? And the ref jumped in. Derevyanchenko visibly hurt Golovkin probably more than Canelo did. It was more apparent to me. I think Canelo caught him with a body shot in the first fight. But now at 175, Canelo's just the demolition man. Oh, okay. Don't sound logical to me. Really don't. And the funny thing is this. People keep saying, oh, Kovalev. Y'all full of shit. People are like, oh, Kovalev just feared Canelo's counters. All right. But explain this. But wait, there's more. Kovalev was so fearful of the smaller man's counter. So he wasn't fearful of Andre Ward, who's a better fighter. He wasn't fearful of his counters, a gold medalist counter, who's bigger sized. He didn't care about that. He didn't care about Anthony Yard. He didn't care about B-Hop being crafty and more experienced. B-Hop been doing this when Canelo was, not even born. But whatever. He wasn't concerned with Jean Pascal, nobody else's counters the same way. But Canelo put fear in his heart, whatever. But here's the thing why that excuse doesn't make sense. He fought tentative and timid the whole duration. So, and then to make that even more fucked up, he wasn't getting caught with vicious counters that would make you respect. He wasn't like Mayweather. Mayweather has a famous saying, if you make a mistake, you got to pay. Right? Kovalev was making a mistake and not being forced to pay for it. So what made Kovalev so gun shy and tentative of the counters, and he wasn't even really being countered? He got countered in some spots in the midsection, but the whole duration of the fight. See, like Mikey Garcia, Errol Spence, perfect example. Mikey, if you notice the tempo of the fight, Mikey was more vivacious in the beginning. Like in the second round, wasn't a bad round for Mikey. But Errol started to break him down, and he was jabbing the fuck out of Mikey. And I was there ringside. Errol had a crispy ass jab, and he was hitting Mikey in the head so fucking hard. It was a stiff, stern jab. A power puncher utilizing his jab. In fact, Mikey has a good jab that he's used against lesser people than Errol Spence, like Dazn Latishanen. So how come when I went to that fight too, when Mikey, a power puncher at lightweight, was jabbing Dazn Latishanen, it looked like he was finna take Dazn Latishanen's head off just with the jab, because he's a power puncher and it's a stiff ass jab. When Errol Spence was jabbing Mikey's, it looked like a power punch. It looked like, damn, you see Mikey's head getting fucked back. You know what I'm saying? Pow, pow, Pez dispenser. Kovalev has one of the best jabs in the business, which is indicative of his region. The fundamentally sound Eastern European, Russian, a lot of them are strong and or have good grasp of the fundamentals. Triple G has a great jab, and so does Kovalev. So that, because of Triple G and Kovalev are actually power punchers and heavy-handed, in addition to having that fundamental, that makes it a deadly weapon, because it's a power shot almost, because that jab is so oh shit, it hurts, versus a loose, like, weak jab. And there's variances of a jab, like up jab, you can change the tempo on the jab and shit, lazy jab, blah blah blah. So guys like Kovalev and Triple G, they can hurt you with the jab. Guys like Charlo and Errol Spence and Mikey, when he fights, certain people, they can hurt you with the jab. Kovalev, for the first time ever, his jab he was just throwing something out. This is why Demetrius Andrade said that. If you know boxing, you know what we're talking about. because it looked like he was just throwing something out there to give you practice. This is the type of stuff you do if you're like when Canelo sparred Ryan Garcia. Canelo was moving in a different direction. He going to 175. Ryan wants to spar him and he's 135. That doesn't make sense. That's not real sparring. David Benavidez recently sparred Sean Porter. They both have major fights on the same card. David Benavidez is probably just working with Sean Porter, because if he went full throttle on Sean Porter, then he could potentially injure Sean Porter if Sean Porter is not durable, going up against a 6'2.5", big ass 160 pounder, right? So when you're working with the guy, the fighters aren't stupid. A fighter knows how to turn up and turn down. Like if there's someone in your gym that you're cool with, that you spar with, you're getting work, you know, you change the power on the speed. But if you're trying to make a statement like doghouse rules, you might turn it up on their ass and actually try to fuck them up in sparring. You get what I'm saying? So there's different levels and you can control your power and shit. So Kovalev was fighting with a weak ass jab that we've never seen him use, and it was still effective just because he's naturally bigger and he's just has naturally heavy hands, right? And it was just a more of a flailing jab, like it's almost like a scary jab, like he didn't have power and he was just trying to, you know. Here's an example. Oh my gosh, bro, you got to understand boxing. I'm about to take y'all deep. Hold on, let me get to this money. Yeah, keep sending money. The more money I get, the more, you know, the deeper I might go with these philosophies. Yeah, keep sending that money. Okay. I told you I'm about to get rich off boxing. Fuck that. My time is money. Shout out to Askar Hussein, $10 super chat. The Demolition Man. Yeah, bro. Kovalev had his guard down a lot too. Facts. Graylin Walsh, $20. Facts. Kovalev is on lock for an Oscar award with that acting. Stay on their neck. That was a disgraceful evening for boxing. Facts. All right. Here's an example of Kovalev's jab. Y'all ready? The East Coast ain't got. Are y'all ready? I'm gonna break it down, and this will help you guys study and give you reference points to what I'm talking about. If y'all ready, block Dylan Rodriguez. We don't solicit over here. I don't know what the fuck you talking about. Blocking. Bro, we getting all the money. That's why they trying to solicit other channels. We don't do that because we getting the money. They watching me. Motherfucker trying to solicit. Ain't nobody here for that. Let's get to 500 likes. Let's go. 500. A perfect example of the type of jab that Kovalev was using. Mikey Garcia versus Robert Easter. If you watch that fight, Mikey was dominating the pace in the fight. Robert Easter was trying to keep him off, and he was jabbing a lot, but it was that type of jab. It wasn't it wasn't discouraging enough. It wasn't like Errol Spence's jab. It was just a jab just to be throwing punches. Watch I was there at that fight, so I remember it closely. Watch Mikey Garcia, Robert Easter. Robert Easter could not stop the pressure and the calculated movements. And, you know, Mikey, he doesn't have like super fast feet, but he knows how to get in position to land shots. And Robert Easter is a tall fighter that doesn't fight tall. So when he was fighting Mikey, he was jabbing a lot, but it wasn't effective because he wasn't. See, the thing is, you got to look at a jab. A jab is meant as a couple different things. A jab is meant there for you to kind of measure your distance and range, see how far out they are. It's also meant to deter people from coming in. Like if you have a wild fighter and they want to keep coming in reckless, a stiff jab will stop that because you're going to get your nose fucking busted. You're going to get that ass busted coming in the front door crazy. You know, it's just like a, you know, you ever see one of them cartoons and someone busts the door open, try to run in and like a hammer drop and hit him in the face? That's kind of what like a jab is. You know, it's like some Home Alone shit. You try to run through the front door and that little contraption, the hammer said, and it hit you in the face. Swing down. You know, a little pendulum swing down and hit you with a hammer or something. So the jab is there for a couple of things. Range finder, measuring distance, deter people from coming in, you know, just to disrupt your rhythm. You know, if someone moving crazy or crazy speed, pop a jab in between that to stop and disrupt the rhythm that they're trying to get going. They're trying to come in a certain way, blah, blah, blah. So Robert Easter versus Mikey Garcia is a perfect example. Easter was jabbing a lot, but it wasn't an authoritative, respected jab. That's why it wasn't working. Right? That's a good one. He said the jab also used for a blinder. Facts. You can also, and that's the other thing, when you're using a jab, you're usually jabbing to follow with your additional punches, your power shots. Kovalev was just jabbing to be jabbing with no follow. He didn't have a 1-2. Wilder has a great 1-2. He'll jab and bow and try to come with that right. Bro, it's like this shit was fake. I don't care. To me, it was fake. I don't give a fuck about you. If you disagree, that's your business. The shit was fake. We ain't never seen. That's like Wilder not. Kovalev was fighting like he had a motherfucking injury, bro. Like when I'm watching Luis Collazo in his last fight on Top Rank card. Shout out to my boy Collazo. His left arm was fucked. His bicep tear or some shit. So he couldn't throw the motherfucker with no conviction. That's how Kovalev was fighting. And people, he was scared of the counter. How are you scared from the counter against a smaller person? How are you scared against the counter from the onset of the fight? See, the difference is, the reason this looked fake is because I know boxing. The reason this looked #FAF, fake as fuck, is because, in my opinion, other real fights, it's a process where you break someone down and make them gun shy. Floyd Mayweather broke Robert Guerrero down and broke Canelo down to the point where they're like, fuck, I'm frustrated. What do I do? Kovalev mysteriously, against a smaller person who wasn't knocking out the big names or anyone of note, mysteriously is gun shy against a smaller, shorter, person moving up. And he's gun shy from the beginning of the fight till when he got clapped in the 11th round. Usually, what was Canelo doing early that was so discouraging where he couldn't come with no power shots? Before the 5th round, what was he doing? Now, let's say I'm a tall dude, so I would be a heavyweight. Let's say I was fighting Wilder. The reason I would have to be cautious about fighting Wilder is because that right hand is a bazooka and he gonna detach my fucking head from my spine. So I can understand being gun shy if you feel that. You know what I'm saying? Or Wilder's jab is probably just a strong ass punch because he's just a strong ass country fed ass motherfucker, bro. So what caused Kovalev in the beginning rounds to be so hesitant? Canelo in the beginning rounds wasn't even landing crazy counters. That was later in the fight where he started landing a few counters. Nothing spectacular at that. That's why this shit looked fake as a motherfucker, bro. FAF. Fake. Daniel Mason, grown man bars is something they got to deal with. Ryan Garcia, Holyfield, Canelo, all suspect fights on the same card. Nah, the Holyfield fight might have been real. I mean, because who the fuck, he was fighting one of the boys from Home Improvement. Like, who the fuck was that? That might have been real, bro. The other ones were supposed to be step-ups. I don't know about that. But anyway, I can understand, like, Mikey Garcia was broken down by Errol Spence, and then he became frustrated and gun-shy because he couldn't get in. He couldn't get on the inside. Or if you fight Floyd Mayweather, like Shane Mosley, he fought Floyd Mayweather beyond the 2nd round. He couldn't get to Floyd. So I can understand losing hope and over the course being gun shy because Floyd, you make a mistake and he's like, bow, and your head's going back. Shane Mosley's head was going back and shit. And he was like shaking his head and shit. That's different. So I can understand after that keeps happening why you would be gun shy. Kovalev, he was gun shy from round 1. Why? For what? How are you gun shy against a smaller person that ain't even done nothing? Like, if he was landing the vicious ass counters, like Kovalev had a lazy jab and he bow. Kovalev wasn't getting off no 2s and 3s and 4s. He wasn't landing combinations like that on him because he couldn't even control the range. Man, what's the name? Canelo need to leave 175. Because if he fights somebody real, like Better Be a good night, Good night, Irene. It's not gonna end like you think. If it's no rehydration clause and bullshit, I don't see no future. He couldn't even cut off the ring on him like that. Bro, he better fight Bernie Sanders or something at 175. Man, fight Zurdo Ramirez like that. Walk him down. If you want to impress me, walk down Zurdo. Battle from Mexico. Yeah. Because I don't think Zurdo will go, especially being with Top Rank, having an undefeated record. I don't think he's going to go out like that. Because one of y'all got to go back to Mexico when you visit, and bear the loss. Yeah. Let me see you walk him down. Walk Charlo down. Charlo, see, and this is the thing. Charlo is mean. I've seen all these guys. I've seen Canelo live, Charlo live. Watch Andre spar, bro. I'm telling you, Charlo is mean, and he's athletically gifted. Brandon Adams was super crafty and in dumbass shape. So if that to me, you got to rewatch that fight. People were acting like they weren't really impressed. I was impressed. He was in there with a short dude coming off the contender contender season, and he discouraged Brandon Adams. Brandon Adams was like kind of in survival mode, and Charlo got a mean ass fucking jab, and he has mean hooks. And in the Brandon Adams fight, Charlo was on the ropes fighting fought his way off the ropes. That's hard to do. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't have that skill where they could fight off the ropes, and then back, like, get the person to get the fuck off of him from off the ropes. Charlo is athletic. Charlo is very athletic. Bro, let's see if Charlo fights you in Texas, in Houston, or wherever in Texas, and he's throwing little pity patter fucking jabs at you. Or if he's throwing some mean shit. Bro, Charlo is dumbass conditioned too, because Jamal Charlo was throwing mean shit at Brandon Adams the duration of the fight. I'm like, damn, he's really trying to off this boy. You guys got to know boxing. Danny Jacobs took a dive too, just a better actor. I don't know, bro. It just, with Canelo fights, you never know. And that's the problem. That's the problem, bro. It's always with Canelo fights. And like, even look at Andy Ruiz, Joshua. That don't look like they wanted to trick Vegas betting odds and make a lot of, that just looked like Joshua got his ass beat to me. He got reckless and he got caught up in the rapture like Anita Baker. Man, let's see. Once again, old media's trapped, bro. Even if you think this is no fix, this was no predetermined outcome, then Kovalev is really at a faded point in his career if that was his best effort. Bro, I don't think Kovalev maxed himself out. I really don't. But if you believe that was the crusher Kovalev and Canelo's just so good that he can defy what anyone else is doing and knock him out with 2-3 shots, even though he wasn't a 2-3 knockout punch artist anyway. Bro, James Kirkland kept getting up. Y'all full of shit, bro. I don't give a fuck. Y'all full of shit. That's just what it is. How James Kirkland, who people say has a suspect chin, how he get up 3 and 4 times against Canelo at a lighter weight, right? At Canelo weight of 155, and then eventually gets knocked out. But you just knock out a 175 pounder first couple of punches you land in, like, of note, upstairs in after 10 rounds of boredom. Come on, bro. That shit, I don't care what you say. I don't care if I get banned from Canelo gym, banned from Canelo fight. My integrity is worth so much more. I don't care who mad. I don't care who's connected to Canelo. I don't give a fuck about none of that. My integrity as a man is worth so much more than this. Golden Boy should be ashamed. I'm really, like, this boxing shit is real for me, like, boxing shit saved my life. You know what I'm saying? Getting into something positive. Like, I can't go out like that, bro. I'm just telling you who I am as a human, as a man. My integrity is worth more. So whatever is going to happen is going to happen. I don't care. I don't give a fuck about nothing. I got to speak my truth. If y'all can believe whatever you want, but that was some bullshit. Unless someone can come up with some mad argument you know, some crazy ass argument that I never looked at, which y'all seem to not have been able to do, then I believe what I believe. Something went down. You know, that rehydration clause fucked him up. He wasn't full throttle going 100%. And, you know, it was fixed for him to lay down and open himself up to get hit with that fucking Jose Canseco ass punch. Man, something. That don't sit well with me. If it sit well with you, that's your business. That shit was fake. It's to the point, blood, I don't even really even like I'm like even off Canelo like that. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe my feelings change, but I'm not even really tripping. There's too much positive shit in boxing and too many people doing it the right way for me to really be worried about this bullshit. Like I want to see Devin Haney shine, Gervonta Tank Davis shine, Andy Ruiz. I'm really anxious to see what he does, bro. There's just too much shit in boxing. Boxing is bigger than Canelo Alvarez and what Golden Boy got going on. You know what I'm saying? And to me, that was just some bullshit. Dale McCree. That's why Ego Army roll with you. Keep telling the truth. Always. I mean, this is who I am. That shit. Listen. Oh, do this. Go watch the DAZN highlight. Watch the last minute before the knockout in slow motion. What you can do, I'm gonna show you, bro. It's really easy, bro. It just why it looked crazy as fuck. I know I'm not crazy. Y'all can say I'm crazy. It's cool, bro. I'm gonna show you how to do this. I can't show you it for copyright. You know that'll be the first thing they try to get me. This is the highlight video, right? I can't play it. Click these dots right here. You see those 3 dots? That's the and more section. This comes up. Go to playback speed. Right? And I put it on 0.25, a quarter of the speed. You see? Man, this is serious shit tripping. She said, I put the speed at a quarter of a speed. Some of y'all don't know this is a feature on YouTube, right? And then after you got to turn it back to normal. I put it at a quarter of speed and watch it. And just watch it. It looked like Kovalev had so many opportunities to punch hard and to sink power shots, right? And was always holding back. If you watch it in slow motion, it looked crazy because it looked like there were so many missed opportunities. Bro, just watch the last minute. Look, around 1 minute and 3 seconds. This is one of the scenes, right? See how Canelo has one guard up, his right hand up. Kovalev has his right hand and he goes like this and pulls it back down when he could have probably landed the shot. Just go watch it. This is the 11th round and it's like he fainted with it, but he could have literally punched Canelo and Canelo was open for it. You know what I'm saying? He went like this. No, he didn't bring it up that high. I'm just trying to show y'all what I'm doing. He went like this and pulled it back. Like he fainted with it or some shit. Like Marquez has great feints, but the reason he's fainting, there's a purpose. He's fainting and then he's going to hit you with something hard. You get what I'm saying? And bro, just watch it. Watch that whole thing in slow motion. Bro, there was points where he was just like like just touch it, like just playing tickle butt. You know what I'm saying? This is insane. And then he started moonwalking back and the ref conveniently got out of the way. The ref was coming towards, and then he just backed up. So, you know how sometimes the ref be in the way and shit. Ref was, bro, it just looked too perfect, bro. Bro, and they like, look, guard down, everything. Look. He was so hurt, his eyes are closed. Come on, hit me, man. Bro, look, his hands are at his waist. Like, you ever see them videos of them white boys and shit? They be like white dudes on like Instagram or Twitter, and they be drunk at the house party, and they'll be like, yeah, come on, hit me. And then somebody, their friend, would just bah, and just take off on them, and they get knocked out on the floor. That's what this shit look like. And people are like, oh, that was a real punch that landed. Bro, have you ever seen them? Have you ever seen them videos where it'll be like Steve-O or Jackass or some type of dude at a house party? I just seen one. And then they'll be like, all right, come on. Yeah, hit me. And they just let somebody get a free swing. And then they, oh shit, and they legs buckle and shit. That's what that shit look like. Bro, this is a guy who been fighting his whole life. He been fighting his whole life. You mean to tell me Canelo packed so much punch from a left hook that was looked like partially blocked and around the glove that he just drops his hands because he's in so much writhing in pain, and he lets Canelo get this free ass shot on him? Like, bro, this is like his eyes are already closed. Bro, Joshua got the same effect. He got hit with the temple shot, and his eyes are open, and he was stumbling, and he was fucked up. His eye wasn't closed. Like, hit me, dude. Hit me. Bro, come on. Bro, his eyes are closed. He prepared to sleep. Bro, look at his hands. Like he flexing. Hit me, motherfucker. Come on. This is the same guy in Kovalev that nearly got knocked the fuck out, lied about it. See, that's why I can't trust Kovalev. He nearly got knocked out in the 8th round, lied about it, said he was never hurt, which we know you were, and your coach said he was going to throw in the towel, but you were never hurt. And then he came back in the 9th round and had a very productive round. But somehow Canelo who has never knocked out people of note in the lighter divisions with momentum, champions, bigger guy. Name a bigger guy except for Rocky Fielding. That's the only person. Name a credible big guy that he knocked out. Chavez Jr. didn't knock him out. Golovkin twice didn't knock him out. Jacobs didn't knock him out. Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. didn't knock him out. Bro, all the credit. He knocked out European fighters, Liam Smith and Rocky Fielding, and I don't count them as like true world beaters. So the guys in the named fighter list that were bigger, you didn't knock none of them out. But you go up to 75 and knock him out. And it's just all so perfect. And Kovalev hands at his waist. Man, get the fuck out of here. And the thing is, I don't think everyone's going to sell their O. You know, I mean, I don't know. I don't know everyone's integrity and pride and shit, but Charlo's undefeated. Him beating Canelo does more for him than taking a dive. David Benavidez is undefeated. Caleb Smith is undefeated, right? All these guys, Demetrius Andrade, they're worth more beating Canelo and protecting their O. Zordo Ramirez, conveniently, Artur Beterbiev. All these guys are undefeated, and they don't have no blemish on their record, and it does more for them if they beat Canelo's ass. Kovalev already tasted defeat multiple times, had already been stopped. So if out of all the guys in the real talent pool, Caleb Plant, listen to me. Every single person is undefeated that we want to see him fight. Billy Joe Saunders, undefeated. Demetrius Andrade, undefeated. Jamal Charlo, undefeated. Artur Beterbiev, undefeated. Dimitri Bivol, undefeated. Caleb Smith, undefeated. Caleb Plant, undefeated. David Benavidez, undefeated. That's hella people, all undefeated, who actually win more if they don't take a dive and if they are able to skillfully beat Canelo, right? Kovalev, the only motherfucker on that list out of everybody, Bivol, Beterbiev, Vodstick, up until recently, right? He the only motherfucker on this list. Zordo Ramirez, undefeated. He the only person on this list who has definitely character flaws that we should really look at. You know, choking bitches and kicking poodles and all this bullshit, lawsuits and stalking bitches, you know, pulling up to the pad when he got a wife and all that. racist type shit. You know, come on. He the only one with all that and losses and been stopped before. He don't have nothing to lose. And he's 36, end of his career. These other motherfuckers, Jamal Charlo ain't at the end of his rope. Or Andrade, or Caleb Smith, or David Benavidez. Why would he want to take a loss at 22, 23 when he undefeated and he kicking people's ass? That's why I wish so much Anthony Yard beat Kovalev. Even though I picked Kovalev to beat Yard, I wish it was Yard because then we would have get to see. And I don't think Canelo would have fought Anthony Yard. If that 8th round was a TKO round, which, man, I wish the ref, see, this shit some bitch, man, this shit is annoying, bro. Jack Reese waking Tyson Fury up, but Kovalev was on his way out, and they didn't think to stop the Kovalev fight. I wish they just stopped it right there. So Canelo had no choice but to fight a prominent, undefeated, fighter, especially a black fighter, a style that he might not want to fight. That's what I wish. I'm just being real with you. I really wish that. Because then Canelo had then all of a sudden he want to fight Golovkin. No, don't go to Golovkin now when Anthony Yard beat Kovalev, if that would have happened. Bro, we coming. New media. If you pay attention towards the end of that 11th round, you can see Kovalev nodded his head to Alvarez, are you ready to knock me out? Pay attention. I got to look at that, but bro, they was tapping glove. Man, that shit looked fake. Taking selfies. That whole shit looked fake. Kovalev seems like a pretty mean guy with every other fucking person in the world except for Canelo. He talked shit to B-Hop, talked shit to Jean Pascal, hated Andre Ward's guts. I think he was probably talking about Nathan Cleverly. You hate everybody. All of a sudden you domesticated with Canelo. You treat him like a little brother. You have these pity pat punches. And see, this is the thing. This is why I definitely think this shit was fake. Some kind of way. Canelo's face was marked up. And Kovalev wasn't even looking like regular Kovalev. So imagine if he put some heat on some of them right hands. Man, come on, bro. Kovalev was out there fighting like he had an injury. Like he couldn't commit to nothing. Austin Trout said Yard dived too. I don't know about Yard. Bro, look. This is Canelo's face after. You see the reddening? Look. You see it marking up and shit? They want to rewrite history. I'm telling you. They want so bad for it to be a non-black Floyd Mayweather. I'm telling you. They want to rewrite history, so they have to do these little things. They have to do these little things. If I'm lying, let's see if he fights Beterbiev, no rehydration clause. See, that's it. People will give Canelo full credit if he stops with the games. Fight one of these motherfuckers. Same thing with Pacquiao. I gave Pacquiao, listen to me, people. I gave Pacquiao stick because when he was with Top Rank, I felt he was never fighting the young, hungry lions. Guess what? He came over to Al Heyman's side. He fought Broner, which, that's cool. But then he fought Keith Thurman, and he beat him. And I thought he did beat him. So I'm like, all right, Pacquiao, that's legendary shit. Truth be told. He fought Keith Thurman, no catch weight, no games. Both guys had full training camps, Even though Keith Thurman wasn't the most active, he still had a fight in with Jose Cito Lopez. So I'm good with that. That's what we need from Canelo. And I think everyone in the boxing world should push for that. Pacquiao beat Keith Thurman up. Keith Thurman did good in the end, but I thought Pacquiao convincingly won. And he had Thurman looking bad, and he dropped him in the first round. See, bro, Canelo is not who you want him to be. That's just what it is. Pacquiao is a legend, bro. Pacquiao is 40 years old, and he bodied Keith Thurman and dropped him in a round Keith Thurman was winning in the first round. Just jumped at him like some Superman shit, and Keith Thurman fell back, straight back. I was at the fight. Bro, that's legendary shit. He had Keith Thurman leaking. He had him leaking in the first half of the fight. I think he got a bit tired. Keith Thurman came on, cool. But Pacquiao still rightfully won. This Canelo shit looks suspect. You can complain, oh, ego blocked me because whatever. None of that affects me. I don't care. I got enough friends. Ego army thick enough. So that's what we want from Canelo, in my opinion. Just stop the charades. He's a good fighter. Okay, I said this point before. Smash the like button. I'm been killing y'all with these streams because I'm gonna make sure old media is dead, bro. But y'all gotta help me out and get them likes up. That's all I'm asking. The super chats are great. The comments are great. The interaction. Y'all gotta get them likes up, man. I'm working too hard with this shit. And the better we do, the better boxing will become with this new media shit. You know the haters are gonna come. They're gonna come religiously. So I need my people to come. Ego's army to come religiously. We doing what's right for boxing. We doing God's work. So anyway, that shit, FAF, that's my new hashtag. Fake as fuck. Canelo, he moved up from 54 to 164.5 and never even dropped Chavez Jr., who was a walking target. So you moved up less pounds. So he just moved up 15 pounds from his last fight. And he bodies Kovalev worse than Yard couldn't do, worse than the leader Alvarez, who's a big ass light heavyweight with amateur pedigree and skill, and is big and bigger than Kovalev. Yard and Ward, and Canelo just came up, bro. Come on. But you fought against Chavez Jr. and you couldn't so much as knock him down. That's what you want me to believe. It just doesn't, to me, it don't seem right. Something seems amiss there. And it's not even just the fact that, because it's boxing, things happen, whatever. You knock him out. That's one issue here. The other issue is how fucking Kovalev chose to fight. Kovalev just fought 90 days ago, 3 months ago, some shit like that. Oh, they mad. They big mad. You still talking about this? Yep, and we gonna keep talking about it, and you ain't gonna do shit but get blocked. Yeah, shout out to Icy and King Corleone. Bro, they can't distract us. We doing God's work. It's not even just the knockout. Well, that's in itself weird as fuck. Beyond that, it's how Kovalev was fighting. There's a reason me, Demetrius Andrade, Chris Eubank Jr., Raul Marquez, LL Cool J, Shannon the Cannon Briggs, Badu Jack, and all these people are saying, I don't know, that look kind of weird. Is that a fit? I don't know. There's a reason. Sometimes you have to go with your gut intuition. And people, oh, you can't prove it. There's a lot of things that I know. I knew Tekashi was a snitch, but I couldn't prove it until now. So there's a lot of things that I know, but I can't prove. I told you on my channel that Tekashi, I don't think he was built like that. I've been said that. So for a good while, I can't prove it. There was nothing he had done to the point where I can prove that he wasn't built like that. But now that he caught a Fed case, I'm pretty sure that you guys see he wasn't built like that. So motherfucker, oh, you can't prove it. Yeah, because backdoor deals and shit, how can I prove it? But I could tell you the facts that I see. I could tell you, like, there's a lot of stacked circumstantial evidence. I could tell you that every time Canelo fight, there's some bullshit. That's what I can't tell you. Bro, Canelo is the most helped fighter in modern history. Golovkin is the most cherry-picked fighter in modern history. Canelo at least got a good resume. This is what I see. Have you noticed this? I'm about to body these motherfuckers some more. Have you guys noticed this? How come when Canelo fights, has a big fight since the Mayweather loss, the judges' scorecards be all over the fucking place? Like, there's no rhyme or reason to these three judges' scorecard. One judge will have him winning rounds 3 through 8. Then the person will have him losing rounds 3 through 8, and then the other person will have him winning 1, 2, and 4 and 12. Bro, there is no semblance of. I know it's 3 different independent judges, but in a regular fight like Errol Spence versus Sean Porter, I'm sure the judges' scorecards are kind of relatively. Okay, Errol Spence beat his ass that round. It's not going to be like one judge has Mikey Garcia winning 1 through 7 and shit. You feel what I'm saying? There is every time Canelo has these major fights, the judges' scorecards seem like it's on some bullshit. Like Mayweather versus Canelo. How the fuck you see that fight for Canelo as a draw? Come on. How you give Canelo 6 rounds out of 12 championship rounds? What 6 rounds? That's why CJ Ross stepped down and retired, because she knew that was trash. How did Adelaide Bird see Golovkin losing or winning 2 rounds in the first Golovkin fight? Two, my nigga, bruh. 2. Like, even it's not even that you had Canelo winning. You had him winning 10 rounds out of 12. That's just disrespectful. And it's Amir Khan. 2 of the 3 judges had a bro. I'm telling you, Canelo's window is closing. The walls are closing in. 2 of the 3 judges had Amir Khan losing, and Amir Khan was doing good. He got knocked the fuck out. It didn't matter. You don't have to help the man like this. Canelo got him, but they're making sure that they got him. He got the foolproof, Austin Trout open scoring. It's always some bullshit. Edislandi Lara, Levi Martinez had it way wide for Canelo. Amir Khan was beating Canelo's ass. Canelo couldn't even deal with the speed. And see, that's the other thing. Bro, I'm glad you brought that up. Amir Khan ain't even the biggest puncher at welterweight. He moved up to 155 Canelo weight, and Canelo was more respectful. He went up to 175 and was disrespectful to Kovalev. That shit fake as fuck, bro. I don't care what no one said. Why, when he fought Amir Khan, why did it seem like for the first 4 or 5 rounds he had more respect to Amir Khan, who's not even never fought up there, but then he just went into a mince puncher's domain of 175 and was just walking like he the fucking Terminator, bro. And pushing back the bigger man. When have we seen that in history? How you have more respect for Amir Khan, and then when you fight Kovalev at 75, you just walking him down every second of every round. That's legit to you, bro. The first 4 or 5 rounds versus Amir Khan, he was cautious on how he was coming in and shit. It's like, that's why it feels scripted. He knew what the fuck it was with Kovalev. I believe that, bro. You went to 175. You went to 175, my guy, and just walked him down every second of the round. And he fought cowardly way that he never fought. He fought all that. See, all these racist motherfuckers, they be like, oh, yeah, these blacks, all they do is run. He ain't no black fighter out with no big name that fought like Kovalev. Mayweather, name a fight where Mayweather fought scared like Kovalev. He fought awkward guys, powerful awkward guys like Pacquiao, awkward guys like Maidana. Name a Floyd fight where he ever fought like Kovalev and didn't commit to no power shot. Floyd be taking your body away, bro. Floyd be hit you to the solar plex. Kovalev he fought totally scared, bro. He fought like he didn't want to commit to nothing. Like he was just so petrified. Like he was in there fighting a cougar or some shit. He fighting a wild animal. Man, come on. And then the worst part about it is I had Kovalev winning, really. And he wasn't even looking like Crusher. He wasn't even looking like Kovalev. He wasn't looking like nothing. And Canelo's face was still marked up. Bro, Kovalev was fighting like he was nursing an injury. Like he just couldn't commit to no punches. And see, this is the thing. What the fuck do you jab for if you ain't gonna follow it up with nothing? Who just jabs to not land the power shot? Like, okay, I can understand his region. Maybe he's not big on like uppercuts and hooks, right? But his straight shots are butter. You know what I'm saying? He has a straight right that'll get you. So who's jabbing and doing the work necessary to jab frequently, but refuses to land a power shot? What are you even jabbing for? And how is he discouraged from round 1 to round 11? And Canelo, if anything, worked himself into the fight. Canelo wasn't just beating his ass and countering him with it. So why would you fought bigger guys, stronger guys, equally fast guys, or relatively fast? Canelo has slow feet. Andre Ward is quick twitch muscle, athletic, and better feet, faster feet. You didn't fight Andre Ward like that. You didn't fight athletic Anthony Yarde like this. Conveniently, we just watched you fight 3 months ago, and conveniently you decide, you and Buddy McGurk or whatever decide, hey guys, this small guy coming up, well, let's show him too much respect because his counters, bro. Why would you just answer this question? Why would you even be worried about the counters of a smaller guy coming up 15 pounds more than a guy who's an apt 175 pounder like Anthony Yarde? Wouldn't you be worried more? That's like, if I'm a 12th grader, I'd be worried more about a 12th grader punching me than an 8th grader or 9th grader. I don't want the 12th grade football jock who's my size or bigger to punch me, more so than I'd be afraid of a smaller 9th grader punching me. You get what I'm saying? So where did this newfound fear? This is a man that killed a person. Sergey Kovalev killed a person. He was the crusher. Where did this newfound fear come? I'm going to do a video about Devin Haney and Tank. I don't know what they said recently. I mean, I seen earlier. Bro, he didn't fight like this against nobody. Jean Pascal, bro, come on. All of a sudden, Canelo makes you fight. Like, I can understand if Canelo worked it. That's why it looked fake. I can understand if Canelo fought and was beating his ass like Errol Spence Mikey, and then come midway, then Kovalev froze up. That would make more sense. They didn't even do it like that. So I don't believe it. I don't believe it. There has to be a reason you gun shy from the smaller person. Throughout history of boxing, a lot of times the smaller guy who's coming up, they get it done by skill, speed, outspeed the guy, a bit of movement. No, not Canelo. Canelo fought more stationary and flat-footed than he fights against people his size. You fought Amir Khan and gave him more respect than you gave Kovalev. And this was your 4th weight class. Man, get the fuck out of here, bro. All of a sudden, Kovalev ain't the bigger man. He don't want to fight like the bigger man. And he just respected Canelo so much. Man, get out of here. I can understand if Kovalev fight Mike Tyson or something, bro. Come on. You fighting Canelo with slow feet. And the worst part is when he was hitting Canelo, he was touching. I don't know, mid-round, he hit Canelo with a body shot. Beautiful. He hit Canelo with a shot and his head went like that. And then he just stops. Believe that if you want. That shit was cap. That shit was weak. Look. Bro, I'm giving old media that work. Dazn should be embarrassed. They better hope this pan out next week. This KSI shit, because they in bad terms right now with boxing. These are the 3 judges' scorecard. Like I said, there's never any rhyme or reason to Canelo's scorecards. Look, this is Dave Moretti has it. Look at it. This is what I'm talking about. This is why people are off Canelo. Dave Moretti gave Canelo round 1 and 2 and 4, 5, 6, 7. How did Canelo win round 1 when Kovalev was jabbing the whole time and Canelo was inactive? Listen to me, people. How did you give Canelo round 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7? What did Canelo do in round 1? It's not like he just came out and rah, 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 it was doing crazy shit. What did he do? What did he do in round 1 and 2? Shout out to my dude Icy. How in the holy motherfuck did you give Canelo the first 2 rounds? That's what I'm saying. All this Chris Mannix cards on Dazn and shit. Come on. This why people are like checking out. You know, checking out that library book and returning it and shit. Bro, how on earth did you give Canelo round 1 and 2? And then you gave him rounds 4 through 7. Wasn't round 5 a great round for Kovalev, or a pretty good round? And see, look, the second judge gave round 1 to Kovalev and gave round 2 to Canelo. And then the third judge gave round 1 and 2 and 3 to Kovalev. See, that's what I'm saying. These judges' scorecards be too, man, believe it if you want. Fuck that. How one judge see the first 2 rounds for Kovalev, the other judge sees one of the first 2 for Kovalev and 1 for Canelo, and then the first judge see both of the first 2 rounds for Canelo. Man, come on, bro. And the thing is, they're not fooling nobody. The first 2 rounds of most fights, unless your name is Jose Cito Lopez versus John Molina, that's the fight that kind of sticks out, where they just start getting busy straight away. Most rounds are easy to score, the first 2 rounds, because they're filler rounds. So the fighters haven't even worked into a game plan in the average elite fight. You feel what I'm saying? The average elite fight is pretty calm in the first 2 rounds. You know, again, there's a couple exceptions like John Molina, Jose Cito, but big fights and legacy fight and all this bullshit, the first 2 rounds are pretty easy to decipher. How you got all 3 judges with totally different scorecards for the first 2 rounds? Come on, bro. Bro, Canelo, man, stop. Then the second judge gave Canelo, they have Kovalev winning round 3, and then they gave Canelo rounds 4 through 7. So 2 of the judges' scorecard gave 4 through 7 to, bro, come on, bro. 2 of the judges' scorecards gave all 4 through 7 in a row to Canelo. And then the third judge gave Canelo 4 through 1. All right. Canelo, listen, it's official. I just discovered something. Canelo's cards are rigged. I just found it live on camera. Hold on. I think I just found some. Hold on. Bro, nah. Hold on. I'm trying to see what's happening. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nah, Canelo's cards is rigged. I just found it live on camera. Y'all want to see this? That's it. Bro, I just discovered something. Young Matlock. If y'all want me to expose it, let's get the likes up. I just discovered something. This is some bullshit, bro. Man, Golden Boy should be ashamed of this shit. First Jaime Mugia, Dennis Hogan shit looks suspect. Now there's all Canelo. Man, come on. If y'all want me to expose it, I'm going to expose the game live on. I just discovered it right now. I never even seen no shit like this. I need a hell yeah and get them likes. Let me see where we're at with likes. This is crazy. I just exposed the game. Wait till you see this. Let's get to 550 likes. Come on. All right. 550 likes. Let's get it. Look at the last judge's scorecard for Canelo. And you want me to take this shit serious and say, and there's no fix. Okay. This is the official scorecard paper that was released. Saul Alvarez, right? You see this? Round score, round 9, 1. So he gave Kovalev, he or she gave Kovalev the first 2 rounds. Okay, look at round 3, right? So the 9-9, and the 9's drifting off in round 3. And then round 4, look at the 10. Why is the 10 like so low, like it's in between two rounds? And then you look underneath it, this shit just say, yo. What the fuck is that? Look. They're not even in the columns. Bro, they're not in the columns, and this shit looks like a cross between a 9 and a 10. Bro, when have you ever seen? Look, okay, so these are pretty big boxes. They released the scorecards when I cover the fights, right? So you put these 2 in the box for round 1, 2, then it's progressively getting worse. Round 3, then round 4, it's like in between 2 rounds, and then this shit say yo, and it looks like some alien crop circle or something. It looked like a 9 and a 10, like a 90. What the fuck is that? And what round is that counted? Man, come on, bro. They gave him 90 points. Oh yeah, Canelo definitely won on the scorecards. You know, the score is 211 to, like, bro. What, bro? How is your okay? You're a professional judge, and you writing it. Block Junior, get your Junior men ass out of here. He said they write it as they watch the fight, bro. You gotta write a straight letter 1, 0, or a 9. How is it drifting all off the shit, bro? There's a one. Get these motherfuckers out my shit, bro. Listen, it's to the point I don't even respect some boxing fans. They can't be on my shit. It's driving me insane. Shooter, clap everything. You're not good for boxing. I don't need you in my chat, bro. They have a 1-minute break. In 1 minute, you can't write in between the lines. 1 minute. You have a full 1 minute break. All you have to do, the judges aren't supposed to be on Twitter and social media. They're supposed to be watching the fight. You have 1 minute, and he talking about, oh, it's no big deal. They're writing it in between the fights. How hard is it to write at best 2 characters, 1, 0, or a 9, or like 7 or 8, depending on if there's knockdowns? Come on, bro. You can't watch a fight and look down and write in the column. Man, come on. He said that's like, bro, look at this. 9-9, and it just start deteriorating. Like, yeah, they putting a lot of effort into these scorecards. 9-9-9, and then this. Why? Of course, your scorecard is confusing. How's your 10 in between 2 columns? You get what I'm saying? Like, so I get paid thousands of dollars from Las Vegas, right? And all I have to do is write a numerical value up to 2 characters. You can't get more than 10 points. So the max character you have to write is 10, and your penmanship is all over the place. That's someone that should be judging. So when it comes time to tally this shit up, you got, bro, look, you got writing in between the lines and shit. So someone got to tally it. That could be confused. You could inadvertently use arithmetic and be fucked up because of how they wrote that, because that's not legible. Man, the Nevada got to do something, bro. Look, I just did a graphic. Okay. Oh, Canelo beating his ass. Okay. Bro, look. Perfectly legible. And I just did that without, like, you know what I'm saying, rushed. Look, everything in between the lines. How hard was that? And I'm looking up at you as I do it. Okay. Bro, okay. Canelo. 7. Bro, look. And this is I'm doing like I wrote the word Canelo. 7, 8, 10. You know, I row as fast as I possibly, you know, while holding it, not like looking down. And if I had like a station, like a flat surface. Come on, bro. Get out of my face. So Nevada, the state of Nevada doesn't think it would be beneficial to write in between the line. Look, that's not confusing. You gave the motherfucker 99 points. Bro, you have two numerical values with it. Like who's writing this? Mr. Magoo? How do you have one numerical value that's in between two boxes? Please look, you got 9 in this column, and then you have the beginning of another 9 in that column and the bottom of the 9, and then you got the 10 in between both. Come on, bro. And you don't think that would create complications? Bro, they put in crop circles. It just say, yo, Soldier Boy, you, what the fuck? Bro, this shit say, look, you don't even have a closed 9. How hard is it? Like, bro, they don't care. That's what officially. That's official. They just putting whoever. This is, you know, Adelaide Bird just watch. Man, come on. How hard is that? How hard is it to write numerical values? It's 2020 almost. How come we can't get a scoreboard? If people's penmanship is that bad, how come you can't get a digital, like you know, an app or something where they can just push the buttons and then hit enter and not be able to change it? See, boxing doesn't want to fix this stuff, and you know that. So you mean to tell me you can't have an app if people's handwriting is this bad, right? People's handwriting is this bad and they're not being held accountable for it, right? You can't develop a Nevada State Athletic Commission app. Bro, what is that? That says yo in one box. That looks like a 9 without a closed top and an O without a closed tap. That said yo. Look. Chris Brown, yo. Tell me, baby, have you seen her? Bro, what score is that? You got scores drifting all in. Man, come on. This shit rigged for Canelo, dog. It's funny. The old media is so mad. They said I'm biased and I'm showing you the scorecard. And the shit look crazy. Don Wright, what are you even talking about? Block Don Wright. Block Don Wright. You wasted everybody's time. Boss Red, thank you. Looks like a judge was getting wet. Sherm, PCP. Yeah, block Don Wright. He said they big mad. I don't give a fuck. Let them wait. Anyway, that's my time. I did another 3 hours. I told you, it's going to be old media or me. And you know it ain't going to be old media. We winning. Let's see if the haters outwork me. Come with all the dislike. Bring your whole army. Let's see who makes the most sense. All this shit is spreading like wildfire. New media. We control the narrative. Thank you guys for tuning in. Yeah, we coming. New media. Gang, gang, digital mob. Y'all know what it is. Shout out to my dude, Icy Shooters. All the channel members. We working. We working. This is a travesty. Golden Boy and Canelo should be ashamed. You know, and it's getting to the point where, you know, it's going to be hard for real ones to even respect this and support this type of stuff. If this keeps up, you know, Dazn got some work to do. Bro, they better hope that KSI Logan Paul pan out, because that what they left us with last week left a sour taste, and you know that's gonna be two L's. The Dazn curse ain't over for the rest of this year. I promise you that. We'll see though. Thank you for your time.